We haven't theme song in a while. I think I hit that. Yeah. Like, no, that's Kanye West.
Right. Oh crap! I was trying to turn the brightness up. No, I haven't used a regular thing so long. There we go.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, you iPhone 10.
iPhone 10.
Yes, sir.
All right. Now I gotta pull up YouTube from my phone since we're gonna do the different setup.
You got the most going on. Circuit City.
Why go on, my youths? Why go on, my youths?
What up? We live, baby. Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Young Busy Works
live.
Beats.
Busy first.
Justified Music. What's going on, man?
What up, brother? Oh, since Justified Music is in here, Justified, we have retired your special gift to be the special occasion alcohol container.
That's facts.
So your joint comes out when we got something special to celebrate. And not that we've been bums this week, but we got the regular setup jumping off this week.
Simply because it's real fancy, and I'd be scared on my port. Jameson on the computer.
You be just scared as
No, I'd be over here nervous with my computer, like, oh man.
Yeah, like, even Houston was in here week before last, kind of nervous with it.
Right. Dang, YouTube, what's popping? Hold on, man. I gotta fix this YouTube. I messed up, guys. I had the Mac problem, man.
Anybody that wants to start slandering Mac, you can.
So I forgot my USB-C adapters, and so I can't plug up anything that takes USB.
Can I get just one?
Yeah, go ahead, man. I deserve it.
With PCs, you don't need USB adapters. Okay, that was it. Flux, what up, bro?
That's true. Hey, I'll take it. Take it in stride. I deserve it.
You
don't deserve it. Y'all heard that song? You don't deserve it.
Nah, I'm about to make that.
It's a hood Atlanta song.
Oh man, Flux, thank you. He said I look thin today. Thanks, bro.
Work over here eating young hummus, and over here that's that guapanese. You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Those leafy greens.
Smoking Aces 85. What's popping?
What up, bro? Smoking Aces is always showing love, man.
All right, hold on, YouTube. I'm just trying to.
I guess I could start with, I'm looking thin today because I have on this nice form-fitting Mario Brothers shirt celebrating my latest kit, Sample Genesis, that I did with young I Am the Innovator.
It's lit.
Sample Genesis, video game.
No, bro. There we go.
Video game inspired loops, you know what I mean? From Sega, Genesis, NES, all that type of sound and stuff is amazing. Go check it out on soundoracle.net. And speaking of new kits, don't you have a new kit out today, brother?
I do, man. New kit by me, young Diego Ave, called In My Bag. It's a construction kit, which we don't have to talk about more.
Yeah.
But I feel like people sleep on the construction kits when they're probably the most versatile, probably one of the best things you can get.
They are. Shout out to whoever just bought that kit. But listen, yeah. You want to get into that a little later?
Yeah. Okay. We'll say what up to the people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, new kits, man. We out here, we turning up the notch with it. You know what I mean? We out here dropping kits left and right.
Oh, man, and equality, too. Yeah. We ain't out here with the poopity scoop.
We out here like, oh, bro, you get a kit. You get a kit.
Everybody gets a kit. You don't have to pay the taxes on it.
That's right. That's right.
Actually, you don't have to pay the taxes on it. They are tax-free. Yeah, it's another
royalty-free, tax-free.
That should be listed in the details. Royalty-free, tax-free.
Already, Solo Cup game still strong. You already know, Justified.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean? Don't get it twisted, though. The placement, boy, we get a placement, they coming out.
Oh, man.
Yes, fancy Jameson.
Yes, indeed. We definitely got the big bottle today, though.
Hey. Oh, and shout out to my young nephew in the building.
Hey.
Came to visit me in the A-Town. You know what I mean? I had him making beats.
And he had that man prep for his cameo. He just flipped the camera on him.
That's all you get. You know what I mean? You got to be ready at all times. But yeah, we've been out here kicking up and teaching him making beats and stuff.
I see you did your first beat.
Nah, his first beat was jamming.
Yeah, it's kind of fire.
His first beat was jamming, dog.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little nervous.
Yeah.
I'm a little nervous. He coming for the spot.
I coached him a little bit, but for the most part, that was him. You know what I mean? Picking the drum patterns. You know what I mean?
Inspired.
I helped him pick the sounds a little bit, but you know what I mean?
Yes, indeed. Yo, by the way, Smoking Aces, yes, I do have that Starbucks. Young Trizzle brought it through.
Yeah, dog.
You don't know how many weeks we be needing that bucks right before the show.
Man.
Yes.
Hey, sponsor us. We should do a Jameson Starbucks collab.
We should be sponsored by Papa John.
Nah.
Yo, by the way, we're not really getting into topics yet, but did you hear Papa John's refused to work with Kanye? Well, apparently they're supposed to do something together. And the reason why he refused to work with Kanye is because he used the N-word too much. Isn't that ironic?
Papa was like, it's not enough for me.
Right.
You better throw some more N-words in there.
He only used the N-word 36 times on his record.
Yo, Job Beeline says, "Job bless here from Buffalo, New York. What up, man?
What up? What up?
40
Upstate.
acres." He said, "What's happening? What's popping? Black Noise. What up, man?
What's the word?
Big Nom Papa John's. Hey, man, you know what? Hey, I will say, them Papa John deals is probably fire right now.
Oh, yeah.
They probably got the mean sale, dog.
If your team shows up to the game, all pizzas 80% off.
You can get 5 large pizzas for $10. Just use the promo code Negro.
Points.
It's lit.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that was a good one. I'm proud of that one.
Yeah, that was really good.
I'm proud of that one.
That was really good. So, as usual, before we get into it, man, if there's something you did this week that you're super proud of, or something great happened to you, go on and drop it in the joint.
Hey, shout out to this Everfresh Kiwi Strawberry, the joint they be having in the little hood Jamaican spots.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying? You get your little,
I ain't seen one of them joints.
You get your little patty. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That joint is hitting.
Nice.
But is that kit free? Tax free, royalty free.
There you go.
Come on, man. Invest in your craft, my brother.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? This gear that we process it with, it ain't free.
There you go, man. Often you pay for what you get.
That time
you get what you pay for.
That is true.
And
I mean, every once in a while we bless the community. You know, we give back.
Because we're kind-hearted people.
Yeah. Maybe coming soon. We always have those free kits on you know what I'm saying?
We do. Man, listen, somebody asked me about a Black Friday kit that we put out. I don't even remember what that was. Do you remember?
No, literally, after we put it out and we say it's gone, it's gone.
It's gone.
Yeah, half the time I don't be having no more.
Oh, Beats by J Black. Yeah, Beats by J Black did a fire video
with Beats by J Black,
with the Sample Genesis kit. He flipped through quite a few of those. He made like 3 bangers in about 30 seconds.
With the little, like, the bow at the end, just the little, like...
Oh, did you see him in the stance at the beginning of the...
I was like, all right, J Black. Wow. Yeah, his finger... Nah, I know his, like, pointer finger got to be sore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, yo, hitting them pads like that.
He smiles through the pain. That's why he smiles so much. He gritted his teeth together.
He really got the Kobe Bryant hands. It's
right.
like years of work.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. If he pokes you, it's a wrap, yo. One of these going straight to you.
I used to work there. Everybody was hip with him. I don't remember.
Talking about the Papas.
Oh, Young Papa?
Is it wrong to switch back and forth between coffee and Jameson?
Nah, I encourage it.
Yeah, this coffee is awesome, but it got me sweating like a...
Key Sweat?
Yeah.
Kid Cudi with the kids, you already know.
Kid Cudi.
Kid
Push.
Damn, I haven't even dived into XO2 yet. I got more kids to grab. Yes, sir.
Yes, indeed. We gave them a warning. It's going to be one of them summers.
Oh, it's going to be, what did they say, cold summer?
Cold summer?
Cruel summer. Cruel summer, that's
Cruel
what
summer.
it is. All your other sound designers, start sweating, dog.
It's going to be a cruel summer.
It's cruel summer. You ain't on the squad, you know what I mean?
And it's going to be a cold summer.
If you don't want all your sound designers give you reprocessed sounds, there's it all in your videos.
Come on, contact.
Yeah. Shout out to Young Cap and who else we rock with?
Cap,
D-Cap.
All the caps.
Yeah, the caps are good in the sound design game.
Yeah, it's no cap over here.
Yeah, no caps. If you got cap in your name, you're good with sound design.
That's a fact.
D-Cap. D-Cap. No, I don't know.
Nah, we don't do that.
But yeah.
Yeah, man.
Who else we rock with?
Who else is out there? I feel like we're forgetting about bad people that are like really our friends. Dang.
Sorry, guys.
Blame me on the Bucks.
You might want to add a little bit of that to that, Charlie.
Oh, that's happening?
Yeah, you might want to add a little bit of that to that, Charlie.
My God, we mixing and matching.
Roddy, what up, man?
Yeah, we promised you the show is about production.
Yeah, we'll talk about beats eventually. We just gotta let the Jameson seep in.
There you go. You see I got the little mini bottles?
Smart.
Drink it off.
Beats and bar shows, popping. Papa John's collab. Yeah, the Papa John's collab should come with black. The bread should be like black. And it's gonna be a wild flavor like barbecue chicken or something.
Oh.
It's gonna be
all new black bread pizza.
Sponsored by. Shout out to Papa John's, man. Y'all going down in plays. How you mess that up?
They always mess it up.
Come on, bro. How you mess this up, man? Black Noise says, I've accomplished the best mix I've ever done. I'm confident in my mixes translating through new techniques, so I'll be posting more beats ASAP.
Hey.
That's what I'm talking about, man.
See? That's the come up. That's the type of stuff that I'm talking about, man. We love to hear that.
Facts.
A lot of people that's been listening to the show, we've seen them like step up, whether it's because of the show or not. Man, a lot of people have stepped it up just in the small year that we've been doing this show. So I think that's amazing, bro. Shout out to you.
The girl, Noah West says Papa John / Wendy's type beat. When Wendy's dropped that mixtape, they should diss Papa John.
Oh yeah,
that's what you should do.
Definitely. Well, Papa John's need to hit up Wendy's like, yo,
how do
I need help.
Yeah, I need to drop a record, but I can't say the N word. How do I do it? They're like, ooh, sorry guys. Mm-hmm. Do you guys have any course recommendations for learning Ableton? I'm trying to switch from Machine.
For right now, Ableton themselves have a lot of dope videos. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's all I got. The Ableton YouTube channel is pretty thorough.
It's fire. Yeah. Continue education and progress. That being said, what website do you use for your virtual assistant?
Well, where did mine come from? You know where yours came from?
Well, mine came from yours. my assistant came from a recommendation of Oracle's, but
my assistant came by recommendation.
Yeah, I mean, it's you can go to Fiverr, it's Upwork, it's Odesk, which I believe is it Upwork now? One of those joined.
One of them left. Yeah.
It's like all these companies with virtual assistants. The only thing is, you're gonna run into certain issues with VAs.
Oh my god!
Like cultural differences.
Time zone differences, maybe.
Time differences, and you got to be very detailed on how you explain stuff. So it's a process. It took me, to be honest, maybe about 2 years to kind of get the flow. I feel like we're just getting like good at this.
That's a course within itself.
Oh, that's a whole process.
Well, you don't learn how to communicate until you take on a VA or several VAs
and have people working for you. Yeah. That's a whole different mindset.
Oh my god.
Whew. Yeah, because it seems like easy, like, oh, somebody works for me, but then you got to keep them busy. Yeah. And then you got to give them directions, clear directions so they don't mess up.
You got to be very specific. You can't be like, it, blah, blah, blah. No, there's no it. Everything has a specific name, probably some parentheses, all that.
Facts. What was that book I was going to say check out?
Talking about the Chris Ducker joint?
No, I wasn't gonna tell him about that one, but that's a good one. Yeah. It's another one about delegation.
Oh, no,
I'll think about it. Remind me, I'll think about it. World Star Kingdom, ENT. Dirty ENT, we all we got.
Well, we got, man.
He said, yo, what up, man? Pour the Jameson in the coffee.
I did that. Oh, remember that one episode?
Yeah. I can't do that no more because
that was your most fried episode, I think.
Yeah, that was a lit episode.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't even try this Everfresh.
Yeah, that was a very lit episode that we're not gonna talk about.
Yeah.
Did I miss the podcast last Friday traveling for work, but I'm getting some new kits? No, I was actually on the road.
Yeah, we didn't even have a show last Friday, so you didn't miss anything.
And I was trying to call in, but I was in South Carolina. You know what I mean? That Wi-Fi, you know what I mean? The 4G ain't like it is in the ATL, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
High energy intoxication.
Okay. Damn, that is good.
I told you.
Now I gotta go 8 miles to find me another Everfresh.
Man, you just gotta go to the hood.
Kiwi strawberry? Oh, I got you.
Oh, I actually got that from out here. Some random joint. I was like, they got these here? Normally it's only in the hood. Like you almost, you got it's like the Tahitian treat and then them, and then it's like a bullet wound thing right there. That's normally where they at.
They usually next to the Little Romeo Rap Snacks.
Yeah, right beside the Razor Blades is right there. Next to the Migos.
Yes.
With the Dabble Ranch.
And the 50-cent cell phone charger.
Jules Jaden. Oh, he's dope. He's fire.
Oh, yeah, he is dope.
Yeah, I rock with him. I like his marketing, too.
Very good, yeah. His ads are pretty good, too.
Let's see. What's going on? Young Rabbit Roddy's in the building. Rabbit Roddy is, supporting for a minute.
He disappeared for a minute, but he's back with the jump off.
He's been gone for a minute. Now he's back with the jump off. Guns in the... I forgot the rest. That B Cox Trophies is fire as well.
Nice. Shout out to the homie B Cox.
May or maybe working on some stuff.
I was about to say that.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Yes, sir.
Just finished a 30-day challenge and continue to build. Yeah, what was the 30-day challenge?
Yeah, let us know.
I definitely want to know. Young Super Duper J. Shout out to Jay.
What up? If you don't know who Super Duper J is, welcome to the show because you never heard this show before. Super Duper J is like the friendliest friend of the show. He was also at a live event that we hosted in Atlanta about 2-3 weeks ago.
Killed it.
he used to be a super awesome engineer. Now he's an awesome engineer, but more of an awesome A&R. And man, he gave some gems at that show.
Man, Jimmy Iovine.
Yeah.
Jim Carrey. I heard you and Busy are making something dope. Any spoilers? Well, it depends on what thing you're talking about. We're working on several things, probably. So,
I like that.
Yeah, so it just depends on what you want. Any spoilers? They're all fire, man.
Yeah, that's not a spoiler. People know that.
I just feel like, man, you know what you're getting. Busy's going to give you the gems. He's going to give you, like, the know-how.
And you're going to give them the sauce.
And, you know, we're going to come in here acting crazy.
Hold on, I'm about to take the phone.
You
It's
know
going to be
what I'm
on you
saying?
for a minute, bro.
Hold on.
Hold on.
Hold on.
They not trying to let me live.
Let's see. And Digital King Beat says, I'm concerned about you, live. If you two gonna hit that drink every podcast. See, here's the secret, bro. Like, I'm gonna educate you, right? I'm a vegan, right? So me not eating the beef and the pork balances out the Jameson, right?
That's pretty good.
It's like what's that show? Full Metal Alchemist, that cartoon. No, it's the law. You gotta give something to get something. You know what I mean?
I will say, in between the Jameson every Friday, all I drink is water.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't drink soda.
Yeah.
I don't drink juice. So
I used to drink a lot more. Now I only drink on Fridays. This is probably the only time I drink now.
man, it's called getting older, man.
Yeah, and then being dumb Smizak. No, a couple times they'll be like, you know what? Calm it down, buddy. Have you and Busy Works talked about making a drum kit together? Huh.
You know what? This is the second week somebody brought that up.
Yeah.
I think we should. I think you all should spam Busy, even though he's right here.
Yeah.
Y'all should spam Busy and request that.
Because actually, I have a great idea for a drum kit. A series with Young Busy.
If y'all would like to see that drum kit, spam some hearts.
That would be pretty fire.
That would be fire.
And you know they gonna come with some like ill tutorials. You know Busy gonna ill tutorials. You know what I mean?
Welcome to the best tutorial we've ever seen.
Drumkits.com.
Yeah. What up? What up?
Let's see. What up, Oracle and Trizza? Sunshine. Oh, I see what you did there.
Is that hold on. Go back. Sunshine who?
Oh,
got you. Hold on. That was my sister though.
I thought it was Sean Anderson. Heard it all before.
Shout out to her wherever she is.
Terry stated that the Warp Academy was a good place to start. Facts.
Dope.
For Ableton tutorials.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, Rob Allen, what up? He said World Star Kingdom was my other. My dog got the creeper camera. He got the Captain Durant.
He out here with the 2 Phone Jones.
Trizza, did you see Dragon Ball Heroes yet? No, man. I'm so behind, man.
I'm not gonna lie, y'all talking about this, I'll be right back.
Yo, I haven't seen Dragon Ball Z Super. I'm behind, bro. I'm behind. I'm gonna catch up. My nephew was over here watching some of Dragon Ball Z, and I'm like, bro, I'm lost. I gotta catch up. Rabbit said he at work tuned in. Hey, appreciate you.
Yes, sir.
Tell your boss I said, give you a raise, son, right now. Right now. If he don't give you a raise, you're like, all right, I got you next time.
Right.
I got you. All right. Is that new kit free? No.
No.
Not free. No. Tax free, royalty free.
There you
go. Free of stress.
There you go.
Hey, what else can you ask for? I like how the kit is free of stress.
Stress-free kit.
That's gonna be a benefit.
What do you say? Oh, I forgot. I dropped it.
Guys, dropped a new kit called Mod Bap Drumlight.
All right, that's what's up, Flux.
And Flux up.
Flux.
What's the sound effect thing you're pushing?
This is the cool Newmark device. If you want to cop one for yourself,
you must be a Power Ranger.
Ha! Just go to soundoracle.net, click on resources.
It also doubles as a morpher. You know what I mean? So you just got to pick, when you buy it, you just got to pick what Ranger you want to be. Because you can't switch. You know what I mean? If you pick the Blue Ranger joint, you got to be the Blue Ranger.
There you go.
Okay, you know what I mean?
There you go. And then it's good for triggering drums. It's good for sound effects. It's good for
saving the universe.
Anything you want to. Control the lights.
Yeah.
That's really true. It can control the lights. Yeah, go to Bank 4 on
here. Super Duper J said not friendly at all.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, me either. But shout out to Jerry.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, I'm behind in the kit. Got the new kit from Sound Oracle, sample Genesis Inspired.
Yeah. Appreciate you, bro.
He said, "Who was that in the background with the super small feet?" Leave my nephew alone, man.
Super small feet. Come on.
Yeah, dog, my nephew is bigger than me, dog. I've been going for years. Last time I seen him, he was like small. I came home like, yo, what in the world?
You showed up like, I'm about to knock it. Oh,
Dude.
my bad. What's up, cuz?
You straight? You good? You have a chair in black and green?
No, I have black and blue, red and black, and black and white.
Black and yellow, black and yellow?
I should have the school bus done.
What's good, you fellas? DMB in the building.
Yes,
Shout out
indeed.
DMB.
Home team, baby.
Hey, Continental Power. What up, man?
Yes, sir.
Shout out to Cam. Cam from Love and Laughter Studios. Anaheim.
Young Cam in here.
I love Cam, man.
I know. We met Cam one time. She's
Yeah.
like one of my favorite people in the
Yeah,
world.
she's the homie. For life.
Yeah.
For life, Cam. You're not going alive. Free royalty free versus not royalty free. How do you choose which route to take a sound pack? That's a good question.
That's good because I've always done royalty free stuff. However, I do have one that is not royalty free. But if you get a major placement with an artist, then you have to break bread for the clearance. But the thing about it is, when it comes to the pack, it really depends on the designer. It's whatever you want to do. But I will say, as the consumer, if you do get a pack that's not royalty free, make sure it comes from somebody you trust that's known for high quality. And also, look at it like this. When you get a major placement, because a lot of people, keep it real, haven't gotten a major placement yet, you're going to always be breaking bread with somebody.
That's right.
You don't think you're going to make a beat and then you're going to get all the pub and all the... No. You're going to be splitting it with... First of all, you're going to be splitting it with, the writers and the artists and all that stuff too. But they're going to want to put somebody on the keys. They're going to want to
change your hi-hat.
Yeah. So look at it like that. When you purchase non-royalty free kits, just look at it as an easy collab. And you're going to always have to break bread. Right. So you're not saving yourself any money. And if you do have to clear it, congratulations. That means you're doing something that's about to make you some money.
Big money wine! Have you used Serum FX? Yes, that's my joint.
Yeah, Serum is dope.
Some of my top 5.
CPU hog, though. Yeah.
Don't play no pads on that joint.
Oh
no. Oh no, baby. What is you doing?
Crispy.
I'm way behind the anime, man. Focus on music. No TV 2008. Same here, bro.
Damn, all year, bro.
Bro, I told you, I ain't seen no Game of Thrones, bro. I ain't seen Power this season, bro. I seen 15 minutes of Power, bro.
I saw the first episode.
I didn't even see that, bro. I know Tariq gonna get shot. I hope he do. He needs something.
I heard it's not that good this season.
I can see that.
I heard the writing's gone down.
I mean, unless Tariq gets shot, man.
That's all everybody wants.
That's all everybody wants. Somebody got to get shot that we don't like.
I want to see Tariq get shot by Raina.
She come back.
Yeah,
like
she's
Casper. Blah! That's why we need to get hired.
Come back like Jordan, wear the 4-5, baby.
I did a bunch of consultations on the new Artera drum brute impact. Pretty happy with how it turned out. Oh, that's fine.
He's a mod guy.
Hey.
Ahmad Rashad. That's what he is.
You must be a Power Ranger? Yeah.
That's a fact.
In my spare time. Not as much as I used to, you know what I mean? It gets kind of old, getting shot at, destroying a whole city, trying to save the city.
It's better than working for Captain Planet.
Yeah, sure.
You might end up being the heart guy.
Yeah.
Heart! That was terrible.
Yeah, he was whack.
Yeah, every time I would try as a kid, I'm like, let me watch this. As soon as you said heart, change. Okay, I watch Family Feud.
And it's crazy. Do you realize in Power Rangers, they destroy the city every time they trying to save the city? You realize that when they fight the monsters, they just step on everything.
That's like Marvel movies.
Yeah.
I'm like, wow.
You killed everybody.
You killed tens of thousands of people.
Yeah.
But hey, you beat whoever the villain was.
He looked good. I guess that's all the gear.
There you go.
Cam says, "Oh, I love you guys." Oh man. I'm pulling up at Anaheim. I'm pulling up the studio, give me some coffee in the back. That studio was nice. I love that studio.
Man, the vibe in there was crazy. That studio cat. I don't even know if that cat belonged to the studio. It was just always there every day.
Cam, can I get some studio time next time I'm in LA? I'll pull up to Anaheim, you know what I mean?
Tell Uncle Joe I give him $20 for that 808 drum machine he got.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's fine.
It's lit. Which kid is that? I have no idea what he was referring to. But hey, in my bag is a construction kit that I just dropped. And Sample Genesis, Oracle just dropped, Fire Joint.
Fire. Hence the t-shirt.
Especially if you like video games, man.
Yeah.
This is a good question. Why do you use .net instead of .com?
Because I couldn't get .com. I wanted to keep my name and make it a personal brand with my name in it. .net was available.
Yeah. Something about right. Ooh, excuse me. How much weight do you feel your followers and views on social media matter for up and coming producers?
A good amount, I would say. Because a lot of these companies, if they look at you or they want to, you want to do endorsement type of things, they're really looking at your followers. That's one of the first things they look at now. Because, and it's not so much about, I hate using the term followers and likes because that sounds so superficial, but what they're really measuring is your influence.
And I will say, this brings me to a rant. Don't buy fake likes and followers, right? Because it has the reverse effect that you want, right? Because for me, right, I have 7,000 something followers on IG, right? Which it's decent. It ain't a lot.
It's nothing to sneeze at.
But they're very engaged. Everybody, like, I have posts that got 300-400 comments on it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That's because we've curated, we contact these people. These are people I know. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
People that's following me is people that I know. I deal with y'all on the podcast. You know what I'm saying? It's curated. When you buy followers, it's basically like fake numbers. It's basically like eating a bunch of chips instead of eating a real meal.
Yeah.
It kind of holds you over, but when it really comes down to it, you really ain't getting nothing done.
So would you say it's like if you feel like you're broke, it's like buying a whole bunch of Monopoly money to make yourself feel like you have money?
Pretty much.
But it's worthless?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to get any engagement.
No.
And that's what really the companies are looking for, engagement. How many comments, how many likes you're getting per your followers.
Right.
To me, that's more important than just having a bunch of followers.
Yeah, because if you have 1 million followers and you get like 2 comments on every post,
and it don't matter.
Yeah, they can tell you fake off the bat. And then when Instagram and Facebook go through and they do their little cleanups,
oh, you done.
They got Mace was looking crazy.
Oh yeah, he dropped what, like 100,000, 200,000.
Like wow,
his whole joint.
Yeah,
yeah. So be careful with that, man. Respond as many people as you can, and that's something I'm working on. I'm trying to get better with it, but I try to respond to as many people as I can. Yeah. I try to be more social, because that's what it is. It's social networking. You got to be social. Yeah. Let's see. Have you guys got a chance to listen to any of Chance the Rapper's new songs?
No, I haven't.
And I'm not the biggest Chance the Rapper fan, so I'm not like, ooh, Chance records. But when I hear him, I'm like, oh.
Yeah, that's how I am. I really don't listen to a lot of albums, like just because they came out. There's one album in particular. I'm not gonna mention it, but there's one album I listened to that came out recently, and I was thoroughly disappointed.
Oh yeah,
you already know.
Yeah, we're not gonna speak on that one.
Yeah,
because I got some choice words. No, and that's another thing, man. This music industry, guys, real up and down.
Yeah.
Cam said, "Are you trying to do the In My Feelings challenge real quick?" Cam, do you love me? Yeah. Are you riding? Can I get some studio time for the Lizzo? Can I get some?
I ain't gonna lie, I just stopped singing. Something about with 2 dudes and singing a song like that together, it just don't sound right.
That's very true. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for letting me take the lead.
No problem.
You got second hook. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.
I'll just do the Block Boy dance.
Yeah. That joint require too much work, bro. My ankles ain't ready for this Block Boy dance.
Cardio.
Nah, these kids be in shape.
Yeah, you want to measure your age to see if when you're getting old, just do that joint.
Thanks. Trista, I love a love for anime, so I was wondering, how can I implement that in my marketing for a music business besides sampling episodes? So you like anime and you want to brand your business. Let me think about this. If I really love anime and I'm trying to attach it, well, one, I feel like your name should reflect something of that. Your logo should reflect something anime kind of style. And I would make it like a whole theme. Like, you know what I mean? And my setup, I would kind of like swag that joint out, you know what I mean? Graphics. I would make that like my look. You get what I'm saying? Even with the font choice, everything.
You should start a company to name something like Eat the Cake Anime or something like that. Just have...
That was a good one. I like that one.
Points.
Yeah, that's points.
But yeah, but he's right. Yeah, just incorporate it into everything that you possibly can.
And even like look at Oracle's Sample Genesis joint. Like, dog, they literally made like 8-bit like characters to go along with the kit. You know what I'm saying? You got the whole swag that goes along with it.
Market. You gotta market.
You gotta market it, man.
Got a shirt on. You gotta market.
You guys gonna put some content on sales.com? Sales.com, what is that? I've never heard of that place that we probably are dealing with.
Right, exactly.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes.
Yeah. Just call in advance for studio time. Ask for Paris, my cousin. Tell your cousin Paris and say, what's happening?
Right.
My thing is, why do hair pages try to follow me? Man, you don't want 26 Brazilian tight curl, bro? You know what I'm saying?
Queen Virgin Remy?
Man, if y'all live in the South, y'all know about Queen Virgin Remy.
That song?
Get your weave, girl.
That is the best, worst song between Queen Virgin Remy and all 411 paid commercials.
No, I told you, I know the dude that wrote one of those 411 paid commercials.
Yeah.
You know him, too. You met him. He's a songwriter.
Yeah, we gotta talk after the show.
He had some big records out. He wrote that 411 paid joint. I was like, bro, I hate you for this.
He's somewhere in Hawaii eating like a spam casserole.
Right?
Courtesy of 411 paid.
Cashing this check.
Facts.
Let's see. That's like Dragon Ball. I'm always destroying everything. I'm like, how much city they got? Hey, bruh. Their construction crew gotta be fire, dog. I respect a producer who don't double dip with selling loops and expect publishing. That's not double dipping necessarily.
Nah.
I think you're looking at it the wrong way, right? So it's like, it's certain samples that they're not really going to tax you for. And there's certain samples, bro. It's certain loops, bro, we could give you, and literally all you got to do is put a snap on it, and it's a hit.
Yeah.
I feel like those, bro, we should probably get some pub off of that.
That's a fact.
Yeah, it's certain ones that is just, you can't not do that.
Listen, you got to get comfortable with breaking bread. And
that's right.
You're going to watch this whole thing evolve. Like the whole industry, it's going to evolve, and that's what it's going to become. But listen, if you want these things, you're going to have to break bread. You're going to have to break bread on the collabs. You're going to have to pay some invoices to people. You're going to have to pay for office space. Right. It's all types of stuff you're going to have to pay for.
And that's if you get a placement, bro. That's the contingency. You know what I'm saying? If you making money from it, then you got to pay. I feel like that's not a big thing to ask.
Right. You know, because you actually made it somewhere. Now, a lot of people have the audacity of complaining way before they're in a position to complain or get a placement. You know what I mean? That means that you made some type of progress.
That's like saying, like, oh, I don't want to pay my manager.
Right.
But without the manager, you probably would not have gotten that situation. So he deserves that 15, 20%.
That's true, because that's what got you there.
Exactly.
You can't want a big house and not want to pay for maintenance fees and all that stuff. You got to maintain.
How does Diego Ave handle splits? Damn, that was very
right. Wow.
It's different with me and Diego. Diego's that's like my brother. It's like one of my closest friends in the music industry. So we have a different understanding. You know what I'm saying? So it's different. It's like me doing business with Oracle. It's different. We have an understanding of how this is gonna go.
Facts.
Rather than other people. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Home team. You know what I mean? I have people that follow me that sell hairbrushes. Yeah, man. I need whatever them hair companies got. Them bots, whatever.
Oh, yeah.
Them joints are strong, boy. Them joints be on it. My daughter just walked in and said, that's not fair. He has a Mario shirt. I want the princess one. Man, Oracle, you out here.
Flexing. Listen, Nintendo cut me a check.
Trizzy, you always respond to me. At least positive vibes, always.
Nice.
Young Spacehead, what's poppin', my dog? Might need security, it's hard. I have no idea.
Me?
Rod Red, I ain't talking to you, bro. I see what you said. You see what album he was talking about?
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna mention that album.
Yeah.
But you may be correct. We're talking about the 4-Hour Work Week by Tim Ferriss. Oh yeah, that was the book about. That's what I was thinking about. The virtual assistant.
Oh yeah. Yep.
And I mean, it's kind of outdated a little bit, but the idea, the concept is still there.
The gist is solid, and that's when around the time I got a virtual assistant from reading that book.
Music lately has come and gone so fast, like the replay value isn't there at all like it used to be. That's facts.
It's not. I think that's sad. You know, that hurts my heart still. I guess it'll wear off in like 2 years, but the greatest artists only get 2 weeks tops of the album even being talked about. And then it's like,
It's over it.
yeah. And it's crazy that people that just started yesterday get the same treatment as people that, you know, are really worthy of having some longevity with the album.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it is crazy. But the consumer's attention span is so short.
And it's so much stuff, bro. As a DJ, bro, I don't even try to keep up. I just I go to the thing, I look at the charts, and I see what's the popping joints, and I get those songs.
Right.
Because if you look at the record pools and all that, yeah, it's crazy.
And they change every day.
We'll see. Kona is from Naruto. Oh, dope. Yeah, so, hey, there you go. Yeah, Trizza usually responds to my posts, too. Hey, nice. Man, I try to. I'm trying to get better. I'm telling you, I'm not the most social person. I hate being on camera, and I'm not the most talkative person. But I'm growing into it and starting to get better.
Yeah.
And I've been putting myself in these, spots that I have to kind of do it.
Yeah. And grateful for the people.
Yeah.
You know?
It's like, y'all guys make it easier. It's like, if I was just doing it just to be me, then I'd probably never do it. But then the fact is, people hit me like, oh, man, this helped me out. Or, then it's like, all right, cool, I got to keep doing this. You know what I mean? Make it worth it. At least in Dragon Ball, they fight in the open field. Facts. They thought about the community. I will take the advice you gave me and apply it. You are a gentleman and very knowledgeable. I appreciate the feedback. I appreciate it.
Yeah. Young Umami Tsunami.
What's up, Umami? She over there making some wavy atmospheric vibes, you know what I mean?
You already know.
Something that you want to pull up and do some hot yoga with, you know what I mean?
I was about to say that, too.
Umami definitely got the hot yoga vibes.
Yes.
I feel like I should be in L.A., Silver Lake, you know what I mean? Doing some hot yoga somewhere, get a little a green drink afterwards, you know what I mean?
Green drink?
Green drink. Like a smoothie drink.
Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about something.
No, not that green drink. Not that.
I think when you play a Umami track, your lights automatically dim to 25%.
Yeah. And then a saxophonist just come out of nowhere. I hate when producers DM and ask if I need beats. Did you already not see what I do? They probably didn't.
Nah, they don't.
That joint is probably called a robot bizzat.
Yeah, even if it's not, people just don't read.
Mm-hmm.
They copying and pasting, running it down.
Mm-hmm. Are you gonna do a beat review? I feel like y'all would go in depth. That would really help producers. We do beat reviews, but we've done them in
we do
live shows.
Yeah, live shows, and during consultations, we'll do beat critiques, but we never done one on camera
because it's such a slippery slope, bro.
It is.
It's such a if we open that up, dog.
And I feel like a lot of people have done that before. We kind of made it their thing.
Yeah, that's the only reason why we kind of stay away from it. Not stay away from it, but one, certain people disrespect that. Dog, our inboxes already, listen to this. Now, if we open, so we had to do it in a controlled setting. That's all. We had to make sure it makes sense.
Yeah.
So the people that really need the value will get it. Instead of
just
crazy. I would rather people that listen to the podcast and really, rock with us, and we do something like that, rather than, Yeah, so we would have to figure it out.
But and during critiques, I like to be very direct and very blunt, and I don't want to say things to people in an open forum that it's just certain things that they
because sometimes you need to be tough on people, but not hurt their feelings, but you need to be real with them. No, this ain't it, bro. You need to switch this.
Right.
Some people don't take that well in public settings. That's like you dissing somebody in front of their girl.
Yeah, I want you to focus on what I'm telling you, not on your embarrassment. Mm-hmm.
4-Hour Work Week is why I asked about the virtual assistant. Finished that book, and you both recommended it on interviews. I hunted down the internet.
Nice.
So yeah.
Shout out to you. Check out the other 4-Hour books too.
The 4-Hour Chef.
4-Hour Chef, 4-Hour Body, and I think that's it.
Yeah. Hey, I see you, bro. You out here doing your researches. You know what I mean? Everybody laughing at my Umami. Umami makes that mood music. Facts.
Yes, indeed.
Straight chill vibes. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought it said Mike Karen. It's Mike Crane. What's up, Mike?
About to say, the Formula Hitman getting in.
Crucial does reviews on his IG on Thursday nights.
He does. Yeah, check him out. He does.
Young crew.
Yep. Squad.
Simba got it. What's good, Squad?
What's going on, bro?
Shout out to AKA. I want to call him Fly for no reason. I'm so used to that.
In my mind, it just clicked that he changed it. I see the name and I think Fly for no reason.
Yeah, I just read it like that. Yeah. But shout out to him. He also writes product descriptions for a lot of the stuff.
Yes. Oh man,
squad member. You know what I mean?
And it comes to the joints, the live joints in
Mm-hmm.
all the states. Amazing.
As a producer, how do I delegate time between working on my music and creating beats for my leasing website?
I got one tip, which is something we talk about all the time. Sunday nights, schedule out your week. That way you don't have to worry about finding time. You don't ever have to get stuck and be like, what should I be doing right now? Because your clear-minded self on Sunday night wrote it down for yourself this week.
Yeah. And I say, man, block time, man. If you look up like productivity, everybody talks about blocking out time. So I spend this time for this specific thing and this time for this thing.
Yeah.
But you can't do just one. I used to do that all the time. I would just make beats and not do anything else.
Yeah.
And then the rest of my life was like falling apart. And then, but I was making fire beats though. You know what I mean?
These beats is crazy.
These beats is crazy. But my life is like, man, bro, you got to get it together.
Right.
So, remember, it's more than one thing that you got to do to run a business.
Yeah. Well, I think it's a good idea to write down all the important things and then schedule those things out.
I can't remember who the YouTube video is, right? But basically, he talks about you write down your money now, like ways it. All right, right now I can make money. Your money in the future, right? Your personal brand stuff, and then it's one more that I'm forgetting. But you write all of those down. If you have an overflow of one of those, that means you're unbalanced. You need to kind of balance stuff out, and you need to basically kind of touch all four of these things. I'm gonna think of who said that. It's a YouTube video. Right. I've watched it like 10 times.
So I'm imagining with that, you be as specific as possible with each section. Don't just be like beats.
Exactly.
That's not gonna get you.
Exactly. Because money now might be for somebody like creating or live sessions. Like, oh, you play keyboard, you can go do a live session. So that might be money now that like, all right, if I need $200, I can go do this. You know what I'm saying? Money in the future might, I'm going to make these beats. Because most times, you don't have a guaranteed seller for beats. So that's money in the future. That's almost a probability thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you want to balance them out. Stuff that you can do now, stuff that you can do in the future, stuff that's going to improve your brand. And you kind of want to jump between those. And you kind of live a good life.
Right.
Well, that's what we're figuring out.
Yeah.
Cool. I just read that. Are there podcasts on Spotify? They are. And we need to figure out how to get them there.
Yeah, we're on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, IG. Only thing we're not on is Spotify.
We need that. And Tidal.
And Stitcher.
We got some.
Yeah, we do.
We'll see.
My little to-do joint is over there on the wall. I'm like,
I had the time to watch a beat critique from the Power Summit on YouTube, and it was great and very insightful. Hey.
Shout out to you.
Shout out to you, man. We try to get them jizms, and we had great guests that day.
Oh yeah,
we had great Amon. Is like when it comes to mixing, Amon's got so much gems, and Jay got the experience of
he got the mixing and the A&R,
and producing. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
I'm telling you, Jay taught me. I will always give Jay respect because Jay taught me a lot about production, as far as arrangement, as far as mixing, as far as just being in the studio and dealing with artists. Yeah. A lot of that stuff I learned from Jay. You know what I'm saying? He was the first person to kind of, not the first, but one of the few people that really took and explained stuff to me. Like, oh, this is why you do this.
Yeah.
So I learned a lot from him, man. So I'm glad that people got to meet him and get some gems from him.
I've watched Jay work with some of the most difficult people in the industry. Like he had, when somebody's coming out with an album, they could be hard on an engineer. Like, man, I need this mixed by an hour ago and all that. And the album's coming out now. Right. Jay, professional every time.
Right.
Always got it done. And shout out to him.
Beats and Bar Show says, or get a one-on-one consultation with Oracle or Tristan.
That's that.
I enjoyed the consultation, man.
Yeah, I had about 4 of them this week, and all of them were just amazing, man. 2 of them were repeat people, right, which is really the best way because you get to gauge the progress. Right. But not only do they learn a lot, we learn a lot from consultations.
Right. Yeah. Let's see. As a Cubase user, do you feel like Cubase is an underrated digital workstation?
No, I feel like Cubase is kind of an outdated digital workstation. Even though they might have stepped it up and they do things that other things do, it's a little too old school for me. Like Ableton, man.
So often I focus too much on one thing and neglect other aspects of life. Bruh, that is super bad.
You gotta write them down.
Bruh. Until I start writing literally every night. I will sit there and I'll be on my computer and I got my little app up and and I'm planning out my next day.
Yep.
Every day. I can't go to sleep until I do it.
Same here. And you see it's whiteboards all around this joint. There's apps on every device. You got to keep track, man.
Treasure just spoke facts on truth. Real and God on super duper facts. Hey, man. That's real.
That's a lot, man.
Are you guys going to throw another event with Young Busy Works Beats?
Sure, if he's down.
Yeah. Call her Busy. Tell him to bring the mermaids just for him. We can't do that. You know what I mean?
That's right. Well,
just for him, though. You know what I mean?
They just make the room smell good.
Yeah. Ambiance. You know what I mean? Good conversation. You know what I mean?
Feng shui.
Yeah, they can tell us about music they like. You know what I mean? Yeah, tell Busy.
Actually, that is always valuable, though.
Dog, that's why it's always girls in the studio, because you make, all music is made for women, bro, if you think about it.
Yeah.
If you DJ, my uncle would tell me, you find a girl that's dancing and you DJ for her. Don't DJ for your homeboys.
Nah. Because
then you're going to look stupid. Because you're just going to play Chief Keef records all day.
Yeah, and plus,
Drake.
Whatever the women like, the dudes are going to like.
Facts. Nah, I hate Kiki, do you love me? But if you play in the club right now, I'm be hey.
Hey, man, is that finally over with?
I hope so. And that was my song, too, bro. I hate when they do that. Bad and Bougie was my song, bro.
Oh, they killed it.
And they killed it. And then this one, I was like, oh, this is going to be the one. They killed it. Yeah. Let's see. Quick question for y'all. Should consulting a lawyer and or publisher be necessary for reaching major artists? No.
Nah.
Unless your lawyer, look, if you have a lawyer and y'all have a relationship and they plugged in, like my lawyer is cool with certain people.
Right.
Then I would hit her, but we already have a relationship. It's not like I'm just finding some random person and say, hey, can you link me with that?
Yeah. Because just the fact that person is a lawyer does not mean anything.
Yeah.
They're going to get the same no response that a regular person would get.
Yeah. Think of it like high school. It's relationships, it's building friends. That's really what it is. Yeah. Being cool with the right people, knowing the right people to get certain stuff.
Dog, it's all relationships. Mm-hmm. I got a call last night just from cool relationship. You know that text, what you're publishing.
No, I love it.
Yeah, I love it. Oh, bet. It was one of what you're publishing, 911.
Ooh,
which means
my favorite.
Immediately.
Cha-ching.
But from relationships.
Right. Yeah. And it's kind of like what we were saying earlier about it's like stuff that's now, stuff in the future, right? Mm-hmm. Even I think what Pharrell does a good job. Pharrell always works with the poppin' big artists.
He does.
But he always works with these random artists that ain't got probably no budget, and he still gives them a record. Mm-hmm. But that balances him out because he's still relevant, he's still new, but he's still getting the bread from, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, to me, placement game is kind of like that. You got to balance between finding, especially if you're a newer guy, you need to really be on the hunt for newer talent before they pop off. Because you trying to get to a future or a Drake, or that's going to be hard, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's an uphill battle.
Yeah, you get more creative control if you try to break the artist, or at least get with a new artist, you know?
Shout out to Starbucks for this pineapple black tea lemonade. Ooh, that's fine.
Pineapple black tea lemonade.
I feel real fancy.
Quite a combo.
I'm looking for a kit for a Jaden Smith type hit. Y'all got one? So
I feel like we're being trolled right now.
Let's see. Like Jaden Smith, because that new album, it's kind of like future trappy.
Yeah.
Like futuristic trap. I would say Ultimate is dope. Mm-hmm. It's got some stuff.
Ben Trapping.
Ben Trapping too.
Yeah. In My Bag? Is that it?
Not some. In My Bag is more like R&B and trap, but it's like more radio. Like Jaden Smith is more like, to me, I think of like future based kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
But like trapped out.
Gotcha.
Yeah. But In My Bag is fired out. And well, you want to talk about the what you gonna call it? The construction kits?
Yeah, we can get into that. So we were talking earlier, and we came to the consensus that we think a lot of producers don't understand the value of a construction kit. Mm. And if you don't know what a construction kit is, I like to call them hybrid kits.
Right.
So you can get a kit with some loops in it, you can get a kit with some drums in it, or you can get a construction kit, which has loops, drums, all that good stuff.
Everything.
Right. Exactly.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, the way I use them, right? So, for example, a lot of times I don't want to put the snare on the 2 and 4. because I know it's gonna be there.
Right.
A lot of times when I'm making a melody, I just want the snare and the 2 and the 4, or in a hi hat, just to give it some bounce, right? So I'll write a melody. I'm like, all right, this is cool. I put the snare over there. In Ableton, it loops up, so I can just drag that snare from one of the construction kits, put it over there. It's on the 2 and the 4. You know what I'm saying? So I can make beats so much faster because I know a certain stuff that I'm always gonna put in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That I just drag over, and then okay, cool. I can drag a different sound from this to give me a different vibe. So I just mix and match. I cut those sounds up even more. So it might already be a pattern there. I'll cut that up and make a different pattern with that pattern.
I mean, it makes sense. You don't get points for doing things the hard way when you don't have to. You don't get any extra points for that, and nobody can hear that.
Mm-hmm. So, that being said, man, I feel like construction kits are like a beat block cure. Like MIDI, anything with MIDI and anything with construction kits are really good if you're stuck.
Yeah.
Because you can learn from seeing how a beat is full and how it sounds, and then you see every step of it being broken down.
Yeah.
That helps you learn a lot. 2, you could pull from any of these joints and mix and match them. So you kind of always got something there.
It's like an outfit.
Yeah.
You go see an outfit on the mannequins, then somebody put together the entire outfit. You're like, wow, that all goes together. Yeah. You could wear that, or you could take the stuff and match it with stuff that you already have. But somebody took the time of curating sounds that already go together.
Facts. Yeah. MIDI kits are dope. Facts.
Agreed.
We probably got to do more MIDI stuff.
I do. My last 3 kits have had MIDI. Yeah.
I love MIDI, bro. I'm a MIDI shawty.
Yeah, man. Yeah. And you learn from MIDI, too.
Exactly. Let's see. You got to be so ahead of your time, even when you're on a track with Future. You're reminiscing.
That's it. I feel like somebody had a bar right there.
All right. I feel like a beat should be behind that. Like I'll spin the Hot 16.
Yeah.
My own melodies come out better than kits usually, but very good for B-block. Hey, check out In My Bag. We got some melodies for you, shawty.
Yes, indeed.
I was just at the Illmind Pasta Aux in San Francisco this week, and feedback was invaluable. I could see how giving and receiving feedback on beats in a public place could be a slippery slope. That is true.
Yeah, I'd rather do the one-on-one. I feel like the person's paying attention to you. They're paying attention to the gems. They're not paying attention to how what you're saying makes them look in the room or just any other distractions, you know?
And it's like, we're numb to it, bro. We've been in the music industry so long. People be like, no, that's not it.
Yeah, quick.
We're still like, all right, cool.
Yeah.
But some people, they want to play the whole record. Like, bro, most meetings you go to, they're not going to let you play the whole record. You get a hot 30 seconds of a beat if it's good.
If it's jamming.
Yeah, if it's good.
Yeah.
You might get the intro off. And then be like, next.
That's true. That's a good point. Even if they like your beat, it's still only getting played for 30 seconds. Then they're like, all right, cool. Send me that.
Exactly. So if you're not used to that, people get their feelings. People like, but no. Or a lot of we get is, well, I was going to fix this, bro, but... And I was like, bro...
Wait, it switch up after the 8th verse.
Yeah, it's like, yo, in 4 minutes and 20 seconds, it's going to change.
Yeah.
Like, ain't nobody listening that long.
Mm-hmm.
People attention spans is quick, man. So you got to in and out, hit them with the jab.
We gave a real-world experience at our live event. They were playing it for A&R and engineer, and if you turned it on and it wasn't jammed, they like, play the next one. What's Jay do?
Yeah, run the next one. When will your work with Native Instruments come out, and will it be a machine expansion?
Soon, and I don't know about the second part, but soon.
Survival Music said Dan Locke. That is who that video is. You're right, my dog. Dan Locke. I forgot what the title is, but Dan Locke is the man. He be in the Bentley talking trash.
Yeah, he do.
Yeah, I like Dan. Anybody that talk trash and just overly cocky. And just like be like, yeah, I'm balling, dog. This is what I do.
Damn,
you know what I mean?
Ty Lopez,
yeah,
guys.
I'm a fan, bro.
Yeah.
Do you schedule hour by hour on that Sunday scheduling? How do you schedule for distractions?
I know personally, I don't. I used to do hour by hour. You remember when I first started, I had all my hours, but now I just do it by day. And one thing I learned, I don't think it was from Dan Locke, but you never schedule more than 3 or 4 things a day. Really, 2. If you can manage it, because you'll just get overwhelmed and you won't get anything done, and then you'll end up pushing stuff to the next day that you probably already have way too many things planned for because you're in the habit of planning too many things in one day. and then you'll never get anything done that week. So yeah, no more than 4 things a day, and schedule out the week.
Yeah, I schedule for like outcome rather than time. Like, all right, I know this has to be done today. This has to be done today. This has to be done today, right?
Yeah.
And then any other thing is like extra. If I can get this done, it's icing on the cake. But I try to focus on those 3 things, and that's it.
Smart. And if you can, get a calendar.
Super great.
It's invaluable to not only see what you're doing that day or that week, but to see the whole landscape of what you have to do.
And I'm the most like creative, artsy type guy. Like, I'm very like not organized. I'm very like off in space. If you see me in the club, and people in New York can tell you, I be dancing by myself, listen to the music, zoned out. You know what I'm saying? I'm very spacey, but years of like stuff not working out for me in the music industry, realized that I need to be so on top of myself that it's not gonna work out if I don't. And it's one of the best things that I've done. It's like really focus on, because you think 3 things a day, which sounds like nothing. You do that all year long. How many things you accomplish?
Right.
That's a lot.
Every day you're making progress. Also, evaluate your day at the end of the day.
Your wins, your losses.
Yeah.
What you learned. All right, all that.
I feel like we're giving a productivity course right now.
We could, man.
Yo, we definitely could. I could talk about this for hours.
This is like really our jam. If y'all don't know, like productivity is like what me and Oracle talk about the most.
That's a fact. We don't even talk about music like that. Yeah, we talk about productivity.
We rarely talk about beats.
Yeah.
Yeah, we talk about
we never talk about beats. Actually.
We talk about new apps and news and stuff.
That's it.
Yeah. Binary Zodiac says, can you use push 2 in the arrangement view, bypassing scene with view when you press record?
Oh, okay. Yes, but wait, bypassing scene. Bypassing scene view when you press record. Yeah, if you are in session view, but you want to use it with arrangement view, when you record, hold down shift record. If you're already in arrangement view, when you hit record, it knows you're in arrangement view, so it'll do it the regular way.
Yeah. I bounce back and forth between creating beats and graphic design. My goal is to work with 2 DJs and put out an album / mixtape where we split publishing. Not a bad idea, but I will say when it comes to publishing, bro, especially now, them publishing checks are smaller and smaller.
Tiny.
So if you're planning stuff off back end, that's like saying I'm gonna make a YouTube career off of ad money. You don't really make the money off ads. You know what I'm saying? You make the money off the brand and everything else.
And keep in mind, we started off by talking about how albums have no shelf life now. So, whereas you would get a decent amount of publishing for something for at least a few months before they started like really going around. Now it's like the first one is good. After that,
so where's that?
Yeah, pretty much.
And especially if you are newer guys, unless you're getting a major radio play, unless you're doing big shows, you know what I'm saying? They count for that publishing thing. Yeah. You're not really gonna make no money off of it.
That's a fact.
And I don't know if people publishing seems like this magic thing that people just think like, I put my song out there and I'm gonna. Nah, man, I'm telling you, I'll be honest. I done had some publishing checks. So you look at this, you're like, what am I gonna do with this, bro? Y'all could have kept that. Y'all could have held that to next month.
Oh man,
you know what I mean?
One of them $35 boys.
Yeah, you like, bro, I'm gonna put this in the tank, bro. Right.
I wasted the gas to come here to pick this check up.
You better direct deposit that, boy.
That's a fact.
But yeah, build your brand rather than depending on publishing. That would be my advice to you. Yes. I feel like that's a quick way to disappointment.
Yeah. When you have a decent brand, too, you can do more than one thing. And you're not dependent on publishing. The whole cycle of making music, maybe getting some upfront money, then the publishing, and then the publishing dries up. And you have to constantly do it again and again and again. Right. If you got 3 or 4 streams of income based off of your brand, then that only becomes one branch off the whole tree that is your brand that makes money.
Right. Like not to talk about like, I don't know if Busy's like business, but Busy Works just isn't the YouTube guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like if you look at it, you might think he just makes YouTube videos and that's what he does. But Busy does like a lot more stuff than, even though that's one big part of it. Right. It's like a lot more. And the same goes for you guys. It's going to be a lot more stuff that goes into it to be successful. I feel like you need to diversify your stocks and bonds.
Get some things jumping off, man.
Facts. So we got 59 seconds. If I didn't get to your question, guys, on the Young IG, please ask it again because they haters. You know what I mean?
Yeah. YouTube, you're here.
Yeah. Oracle, tell them about Sample Genesis.
Sample Genesis, 136 loops total. If you get the deluxe edition, is video game inspired music and loops and MIDI. How about that in my bag, buddy?
In my bag, construction kit. When you break it down, it's a total of 94 total loops. Made by me and the homie Diego Ave. You know what I mean? You know Diego got Grammys, records on the radio. Shout out to 42, Sway Lee.
Hey.
Dog, same guy that did all that, made these sounds. You can break them up, mix and match.
Right.
And the first 100 orders is only $20.
That's nice. I like that. Get that now. And also shout out to I Am the Innovator.
Oh man, we kicked this off early.
Damn. Catch one next.
So YouTube, while I'm doing that, the YouTube says, what's the best website app for analytics on your customers?
You know what's good? Depending on what e-commerce platform you have, your platform should have that baked in already. Like we use Shopify, and Shopify is pretty thorough analytics.
Right. Yeah. And then you can always use like Google Analytics. Yep. Most of the time they have like a little thing where you can put the Google Pixel in there, and it'll tell you. That's really all you need to know. You need to know like demographic, age range, interest. I mean, you can
how certain things are performing. This is popping this week. This is
Do you guys have a 9-to-5? I drive Uber. It's a great way to promote your music. People always ask, what do I do besides Uber? And I let them hit their beats right there.
Dope. No, we don't have 9-to-5s. This is the 9-to-5.
Yeah, this is. I haven't worked a regular job in 7-8 years.
Wow. I don't think I've worked a regular job in about 12 or 15 years. Yeah.
Not saying it's better.
No.
Because we be stressing.
Oh, that's a fact.
It's a different stress. You know what I mean?
It's just different, yeah.
Yeah, but that being said, luckily enough, we were cool. We figured out this music thing enough to kind of survive in it.
It's the spirit of entrepreneurship more than, I think, it's the love of music and the love of just freedom.
Facts. When is that Sound Oracle VST or Contact Library coming out?
You know what? I got one that's technically done.
That is true.
Yeah.
That is true. Young IDK, what up, man?
What up, bro?
IDK is a friend of the show. Wrote a bunch of fire blogs for the producer kid. You know what I mean?
He got some more stuff coming out, too, doesn't he?
Think so. IDK, man. People want some more blogs, man.
IDK was one of the first people to, like, really get down with the UnQuantized thing. Like, actually start doing stuff in conjunction with UnQuantized.
That's facts. Yeah. Because he would ask such a good question. I'm like, yeah, this dude's smart.
Yeah, that was like the first couple of shows. You're like, yo, who are you?
Yeah, right. This dude's smart. He get it.
Right.
It's 2 to 2:30 minutes too short for a song.
Songs should be as long as it needs to be. Yeah. Don't box yourself like that.
But I will say songs are a lot shorter these days. Like 2:30 is about, what's the song that I was just listening to? That Drake and the Lil Baby, that Weezy Out of Here.
Yeah.
No, it's like 2 verses. No last hook.
Now, you think that's for replay value?
I think so. I think now the attention spans are shorter, so the songs are shorter.
I also think it's I won't call it a ploy, but for lack of a better word, a ploy to get your streams up. Because just to exaggerate the fact, if I have a song on my album that's 10 minutes, you might not listen to that entire song. But if I have a song that's 30 seconds long, it's going to go into the next song.
Exactly.
And so you're going to stream 3 of my songs in the same amount of time it would take you to stream 1 song.
That's smart.
You know? I don't know if that's what they're doing, but to me that makes sense.
We're going to drop an album. All the songs going to be 59 seconds, bro.
That's dope. I like that.
It's going to be an intro. We just going to hype it up as soon as the beat drop, it cuts off.
Ow!
And then you can be like, dang, what the next song?
7 songs.
No, that's it.
So you run through the songs real quick, you play the album back.
Yeah. And then we're going to drop a kit, and it's going to be like track 8, and it's going to be like the number of completion. And then Kanye going to be like, I see y'all. You know what I mean? I don't know what I just said.
Like, yo, 7 tracks, but what about 8 tracks?
Ooh, what about 7 3/4 of a track? People ain't really breaking them down. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. The gems.
What is the alternative for publishing your music since you guys do not highly recommend it?
We didn't not recommend publishing your music.
Yeah, okay. What I mean by don't rely on publishing is, if you're a new rapper or a new artist, right, and you put out a song, it's not much money on the back end from that song being played because your song's not getting played in the aspect enough if you look at how much Spotify, iTunes, any of this pays per song, it's like 0.0114 of a cent per play.
Yeah.
So the amount to get enough money, and then it's also like little rules to those plays for it to count. You know what I'm saying?
So basically, you got to stream hundreds of thousands of millions of times to make a considerable amount where you're like, okay, this is pretty cool.
Facts. Because most independent guys aren't getting on the radio like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Most independent guys aren't getting to the big venues, so where the publishing counts when they perform your song.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, and stuff like YouTube, you can get like ad money. Stuff like Sound Exchange you could do. But again, those are small. I don't think you could live off those as a small artist.
No.
So, I mean, that's why merch, building your brand, having a fan base, you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's not about putting your eggs in one basket, especially not a basket as weak as that. It's about having 4 or 5 baskets.
That's facts. Young Easter, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
When your grandma and your mama and your auntie got your basket, you know what I mean?
Ooh, nice.
You don't even like the Cadbury eggs. You just pass them off, you know what I mean?
Yo, what about Peeps? Peeps would turn.
No, they were trash.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, people who like Peeps are serial killers.
That's a fact.
Somebody's going to be like, hey, I love Peeps.
I'm like, you're a serial killer.
I'm like, where were you on the night of...
Check his freezer.
Where were you on the night of March 15th?
Came through peeping.
The pixel only works if you have an actual website, right? I'm thinking Google Analytics. How does that work? I think.
Where else can you put a pixel? Well, I was gonna say you can do landing pages, but that's technically like a website.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say. Yeah.
Yeah.
And it might be IDK. I might be wrong on that, but I'm just gonna assume that that's right.
Yeah.
Who is DC says, "What up, Trista? What up? What up, homie?"
Yes, sir.
YouTube has great analytics. Facts.
That is true. YouTube has the most thorough analytics.
You can see, man, all kinds of stuff.
Well, no, Facebook. If you
Facebook,
the ads manager is.
Facebook is creepy, bro.
You see way too much.
Yeah, Facebook. The amount of stuff that they know, you be like, yeah, bro.
It's all data.
They be like, last TV show he was watching.
Yeah. Facebook and Amazon and Google have all. They know everything about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they know where you've been, how long you were there,
how much you spent,
what you watched, all that.
Yeah, I had bought some tea when I was in Virginia, some like sweet tea.
Yep.
I've been getting Facebook ads for them since I bought it.
Yeah.
And I knew it was that because it's one of the things you only can get when you're out of town. Like, you don't see them nowhere else. I was like, dog, they sending me ads for my credit card purchase.
Yeah. When you I was telling somebody, like, if you don't have like a Walmart.com account, if you make one today, you'll see the last few purchases you made at any Walmart because they check your card.
Pixeled up shouting. So that being said, you got to do this is what these big companies are doing to get the advantage.
Yeah.
You got to know what's going on. You know what I mean?
That's how they follow you around.
Beats Music said, "What up, squad? Sorry I'm late. Had to handle some business. Salute to Sound Oracle and Trizla. New kids so crazy, y'all."
Hey, thank you, bro.
Shout out to young Beats Music. Been doing his thug thizzle. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Improving.
Out here living his life like it's golden. No CeeLo. Zandam Music, what up, man?
Zandam.
How should I pan my drums and melodies? That's a good question.
Once again, it's to taste. But a trick that I used to use, you know the like 1/8 or 1/16 hi-hat? I used to do the pattern, but I would have 2 hi-hats and I would pan one like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, and the other one like 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock, and just have them alternating. And I learned that from Jimmy Dean.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, the mayor. If you don't know, Jimmy was Tim's engineer for mad years. If you listen to the older Timberland stuff, like the Shakers, they always pan from ear to ear, and I picked that up from Jimmy.
Yeah, but you want to get space. You know what I'm saying? It's to taste, but you know the kick should be in the middle, the bass should be probably in the middle.
Definitely.
Snares a little bit. I think of it like when you see a band set up on stage. That's how it was explained to me. You know what I'm saying? The drums are normally kind of in the middle, the bass is kind of in the middle. You know what I mean? The snares off to the side a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then you want the keyboards and the synths a little wide.
Yeah, and you don't really want things panned to the same thing. Like if you got one here, you probably should have one here. You know what I mean? And also with reverb, you can also create depth. and that's playing off of what you said about the band setup. So not only do you have the panning, which is the width of the stage, but the reverb can add the depth of the stage, like certain things in the back, certain things in the front.
And that's how you get that back and forth, up and down, left, right kind of feel.
There you go. When you play the beat, people like it.
You ever be in a car and it's like it feel like the 808 is below you?
Yeah.
That's what it is.
Nice.
Hey, Sound Oracle, I tried Solo Automation Max plugin you mentioned, but when I export the track, the solo automation wasn't there. Anything I might have overlooked?
I don't know what you might have overlooked, but what you can do is put it on that track, make another track that records from that track, and just record it. That's an easy workaround instead of trying to figure out what didn't work on that particular track.
Y'all got a chance to watch Scott Storch's Breakfast Club interview?
No, but in my notes, I had the Scott Storch documentary coming out or came out. He's talking about how, I don't know exactly what he's talking about. He's talking about his empire, but I saw a clip where he was like, I built an empire smoking weed and ruined it all with cocaine.
Cocaine's a hell of a drug.
Yeah.
Shout out to Scott, man. Scott is, in person, one of the most talented people I've ever seen. I was at Scott's house with Diego one day, and just watching him make beats, bro. And I watched Scott play so many melodies today. I was just like, bro, how do you think it? And it's just like instant.
He's the king of the melody.
It sounds like a whole movie score, and it's just like he got the cigarette hanging off his lip. You know what I mean? No, don't no ash drop. I'm like, bro, how are you doing this, bro?
Voila.
No.
It's magic.
Yeah, so I'm interested. I'm definitely gonna peep that out. I think I got it tabbed up on the computer. You know what I mean?
Shout out to Scott. And shout out to Will Smith, too.
Oh, man.
If you didn't see that Will Smith title or Will Smith Rap Radar interview, check it out, man. I finally saw it today. I know I talked to you yesterday. I didn't see it yet. I finally saw it today.
Yeah, Google has you put meta tags in the head of your own website. You own that. And if you got like Squarespace or Shopify, it's easy. You just paste a code.
Yeah.
Boom, boom.
Wix, too.
That's that.
Yeah.
How do you feel about producers who use laptops and plugins to make beats? I notice a lot more younger producers are doing it, and don't get me wrong, some of them are making dope beats. So guys, you talking about guys who don't use MIDI keyboards. Like me. I just bought a MIDI keyboard 2 days ago, just because.
Right. But, I mean, what does it sound like at the end?
Yeah.
Like I'm saying, that's what I was talking about earlier. Like, taking the long way to do things if you don't necessarily have to. No one can hear that.
Sure.
All people hear is your result. What's the result? Whether you use a laptop or a MIDI keyboard or whatever. It don't matter. Whatever floats your boat, whatever helps you make what you want to make the best way.
We got a homeboy, Cam.
Oh.
Cam can play that Fruity Loops keyboard like a dog. You would think he's a concert pianist. The way he can manipulate Fruity Loops.
Cam is amazing.
But you get him on a regular piano, I don't think he's like a pianist like that. But on Fruity Loops, dog, Cam be going crazy, bro.
Yeah, you do.
Dog, it blows my... And dog, the way he makes beats is so weird to me. But it's fire, dog. Like, everything is like a one-shot. And he just stretches it out and does some... Dog, it's weird, but it's so crazy, dog.
I love Cam. I got some placements with Cam. I know you did, too.
Mm-hmm.
Cam is... It's fun working with Cam because I'll send Cam something and you never know what you're going to get back. It is always fire, but you're like, wow.
Because he's a fire rapper and he makes beats and he sings.
Yeah.
So you don't know what you're going to get.
And he's a dope writer.
Yeah, so it's like, dog, he might change the beat a little bit. He might sing on it. It's going to be a bridge on here that you ain't expect.
Yeah, Cam is dope.
So, dog, at the end of the day, nobody cares about what the people are using.
Nope.
What it sounds like. I would like to get better at arrangement. So I was wondering, where's a good place to start? Recommendations.
One recommendation I have is soundoracle.net. If you click on blogs, 7 tips to better arrangements. Yeah.
There you go. Hey, I can't give a better answer. 7 tips to better arrangements.
Also written by I Am the Innovator.
You know. If you had to pick only one kit from your website, which would it be?
Sample Genesis for me.
I say Ben Trappin'. Ben Trappin' 2.
I forgot him.
Yeah, Ben Trappin' 2 is like classic. It's like staple, like I gotta have it, or ultimate. Those are one of my.
You know who loves Ben Trappin' 2? Polo the Don.
That's I love that, bro.
Yeah, Polo was like, pick the, my Polo was, pick up that Ben Trappin'. Shit tight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, that's what I want to do. Make music a 9 to 5. That has to feel good to say. You haven't worked a regular job in 7 to 15 years plus. Y'all blessed, man.
Well, yes and no.
Yeah.
I heard a wise man say that a homeless person and Warren Buffett both have money problems. They're just different money problems.
That's right.
So it's, you're kind of hanging on one set of things for another. But it does feel good to say, and you do have control over it. But it's not the easy pass lane.
Yeah, it's one of those things. When it's good, but when it's not good, it's real stressful.
Yeah, because I remember working a 9 to 5. If I was like, I don't care about this, I still got my check.
Exactly.
And I knew I was getting the check.
Man, I used to be on the clock, listening to stuff, watching. I'd be on the laptop watching stuff,
download music.
Man, let me do this now. That's why I don't watch TV, bro. I ain't got time to do nothing else.
That's a fact.
Because if I don't do it, it's not gonna get done. I don't make no money.
Yeah, I call this lifestyle. It's a eat what you kill lifestyle.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So if you don't go out hunting and you don't kill nothing, you ain't eating. Like,
I don't know why I feel like I need to mention this, but Jamie Foxx is too talented. That's facts.
That's true.
Yeah,
he's super talented. Actually.
He gonna act. He gonna be funny. He gonna play a song on the piano.
I have no idea why you mentioned that either, but it's hella true.
He's probably watching Jamie Foxx. Here I come. Here I come.
Hey, what's my song?
Here I come.
What's that joint?
What?
Popping.
Oh, popping collars. I thought you was talking about roaches. Roaches. Get out of my house. Y'all, as y'all can tell, I've watched a lot of Jamie Foxx show in my life.
Popping collars.
Did y'all watch Scott Storch? The way Timbaland sounds are set up. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Did y'all watch Scott Storch? The way Timbaland sounds are set up is crazy.
Oh yeah. What he creates.
Okay. I don't know. I used to set up Tim sounds for years. So I'm gonna say thank you on
that. Let's see. Y'all see that new Sierra? I don't like it, bro.
I heard about it. I didn't hear it or see it. I heard Sierra's back with another dance heavy whatever.
You know what they did?
What?
They're trying to cheat the system, right? So that song is a flip from a Vine song, right? You remember they had that tonight we are. So they had a remix. It's like blunt, blunt, blunt. She just remade it, and then it was a Vine video. Somebody's like, fuck it up, fuck it up, fuck it. So she just changed it, level up, level up. So they're trying to like take something that was popular and make a song off of it. But it's like, I don't even know if the dude that really did the joint, because it's a remix of another song. I was thinking about it. Like, how does that work?
Yo, everybody's just trying to figure it out now. People are like, they're trying to finesse the streams and finesse this. And it's a finessing time. I'll be happy when shit gets figured out.
Can you use high pass filters on most of the sounds in a beat without making the mix sound muffled?
Yeah, you can. Actually,
Drake does it all the time.
Well, that's low pass.
Yeah,
but,
what you gotta say.
But on high pass, I actually recommend high passing a lot of stuff. I mean, of course, not your bass and all that stuff, but even then, you could kind of do it. Yeah. But for the most part, things that don't need to register, like your hi-hat, of course, you're going to high pass that, and, your lead, going to have a high pass on it.
Yeah. You know what made me confused? Because he said the high pass. You know what I'm saying? If you would have said a low pass, you still could do it with the low pass, but...
Some people get confused with the cut and the pass.
Yeah. Because a high pass, you letting the highest pass.
Yeah.
Low pass, you letting the lowest pass.
Yeah, I feel like I have a natural talent because I never confuse the two, and that's really hard to do.
I'm trying to get better. Oh, we answered that about arrangement. I have Omnisphere 2, and I find it useful. Find it not useful except for cinematics and strings.
You're not using it
right.
You
tripping, bro.
You definitely ain't using it
right. Bro, half the trap beats you've ever heard is made from Omnisphere.
Half the tracks in general you hear.
It's one sound. It's like a bell sound. No, every trap beat uses this one. I'm like, yo, bro, y'all gotta retire this joint out of Omnisphere, bro.
I heard something the other day that had that joint in it. I thought about it, I laughed.
Remember I called you one time. I think you had used it or something, and then I was like, damn, did they use Oracle's loop or am I tripping? But it was the same Omnisphere patch, and ever since then I hear it everywhere, bro. I'm trying to get. Yeah, we answered that. Man, he was serious about that question. I see you, bro.
Yeah, he want to get better on
I
the
see
range,
you, man. Hey, I see you.
Hmm.
God uses the omni spirit for nature. I can see that.
Yo, that's a fact.
That's facts.
That's a fact.
Scott Storch interview was nice.
I gotta check it out.
Yeah, I definitely. Scott is a legend. Facts. Scott was a cool guy, man. I had no complaints meeting him. Glad I learned stuff from him, picked up a bunch of stuff.
By the way, that was a super flex. I was at Scott Storch's house.
Yeah, it was.
I forgot to give you points for that.
Yeah. I mean, it was a flex. It was a flex. But I mean, it's a true story. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Good time. By the way, all the producers and artists I'm using DistroKid to release. I will tell you right now, my choice is DistroKid. DM me. You want to know? Got a whole year of distribution for $11. Hey,
Strong Beats Music.
go ahead, dog. Put out that album. You know
Yes,
what I
sir.
mean? No detox.
No detox.
I feel like I gotta use TuneCore. Cause I'm like, it's like MailChimp. I can't use nothing.
Because you know the people, no?
Because I know the people, so I feel weird using anything outside of.
Yeah.
So I'm a TuneCore.
It's kind of like Ableton.
Yeah, like we with the squad, man.
That's a
But
fact.
shout out to DistroKid.
Yeah.
I heard good stuff about it. Hold on. Oh, okay. Question. Some composers use a score sheet to write without keyboard. No difference using the piano roll. Facts.
Mm-hmm.
It's all about making a good beat. Facts. Where y'all from, man?
VA.
Yes.
Both of us.
just came from the young VA.
And both of us now live in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, both of us lived in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And then we might both be in LA. No.
Yeah.
Oracle said I ain't going to LA.
I'm not going to LA, bro. I'm not living in LA. You know what? I will have a house in LA before I live in LA.
That's right. I can see that.
I would be just a dual coast.
That's
guy.
kind of where I want to get to.
Yeah.
That'd be fly.
I love Georgia. I'm not gonna lie.
Who is Cam? Cam Wallace. Cam Wallace, man. Cam produced a lot of stuff for Chris Brown, 7th Streeter.
Yep.
Man, he had some other records. He Beyonce joints.
Yep.
Look him up. Cam Wallace, man. Super talented.
That's a fact.
I use DistroKid for my songs and air beats for beat leases and exclusives. Shout out to Zandam.
Dope.
Let's see. I use Ultimate in everything. Man, that Perfect Kick. He said Perfect Kick and that Tight Kick. That Perfect Kick is my joint, dog.
It's called Perfect Kick.
Nah, it's like that perfect, like, trap, punchy.
Mm.
You can use it on everything kick.
I think I'll use that tonight.
Bruh. That is my joint. The complete Miracle Bundle just save up a little bit longer and get it all. Took some patience. That's what I did. Shout out to Justified Music. He out here, man. Justified Music out here getting it, bro.
He is.
I'm telling you, next time we hear Justified, we like, hey, bro. I see you, bro.
Yeah, like, yo, congrats on that Grammy, cuz.
He got that hunger, bro.
Certain people you meet,
Yeah,
they
you
got
can
that
see it.
fire in their eyes, man.
Mm-hmm. Justified pulling up. Again, it's not about one thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not about just making the beat. It's not about just networking. It's about doing all of those very well at the same time.
And having the energy, too. Like, you meet him and you're just like, wow.
You're an inspiration, Sound Oracle, one of the greatest, 100. Facts.
Appreciate you. Thank you.
How do you feel when using MPC Ren and Ableton for drums versus programmed drums in Ableton?
They're a little different, but it's pretty much the same process. I don't feel any crazy. The only thing that's better about drumming and the MPC is I like the fact if I have a physical note repeat button, because the note repeat on the push is kind of cool, but the one on the MPC is a little bit better.
Right.
But when you get into the touch and the live and all that, when they put the note repeat division on the screen,
that's so whack.
That's terrible.
It ain't got that feel no more, man. That's what's made the MPC, bro. Is the sequencer and that note repeat.
Having them note repeat buttons.
Yeah, they messed that one up.
Yeah, they did.
Jeff says, y'all sell t-shirts or hats? Yes, sir, we do.
T-shirts and hats.
You can get the UnQuantized boy right here that I happen to be wearing.
You can get hats and t-shirts on theproducerkit.com or soundoracle.net.
Yeah, I have so much new merch too, bro. I just haven't sat down with it. No, I had some fire stuff, bro. I ain't gonna front. One of the things I'm gonna talk about is just so it makes me drop it. Is these sticker packs. You know, like laptop speakers.
People love
the stickers. Bro, they're so fire though. It's like a whole pack, and it's like fire designs, bro.
I just want some. You know what's crazy though? I don't have stickers on anything except for
that one.
Yeah, I can't. But I also don't have any tattoos. I'm just that guy.
That's
but
true.
I also don't take the plastic covering off the screen or any of my stuff.
That's very true.
Little OCD.
Yeah. And I'm also the guy with tattoos and stickers on everything.
There you go, man.
Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah, balance it out. I didn't use commas. The documentary it's called Still Storage. The way Timbaland sounds are set up is crazy. I was saying basically Sound Rock was a beast. Oh, okay. I got you.
Thank you.
Ear visuals. Oh, shout out to ear visuals. Appreciate you.
Yes, for sure. Yeah, I always make sure I set Tim up to work as quickly as possible.
My dog, yeah. Tim, I need that load up. I need the hookup.
Gotcha.
When's the next sale on the site? I want to load up and support.
Thank you. I don't know.
Labor Day?
Never did a Labor Day sale. Maybe.
What's the next holiday?
That is the next holiday. Labor Day. Yeah. Hey, why not? Labor Day.
I'm just telling y'all, man. We going ham. Look, we going ham, man.
It's going to go, this year. I might do a birthday sale for my birthday. 9/11.
Yeah, you gotta do something to balance that one out, bro.
Yeah.
That's a tough birthday.
I'm not gonna do it on 9/11. Like I'm not gonna start it on 9/11. But yeah,
that's a tough birthday, man. I'm sorry that happened to you, bro.
Yeah, man.
That sucks.
Pour out a little liquor.
Yeah, that's a tough. Now my birthday all lit. My birthday 808. You know what I mean?
Crazy.
808 day. You know what I mean? It's my birthday. I was born for this, man.
I don't believe you didn't realize that.
No, I did not know that until last year. He was like, man, you should have had an 808 sale. I was like, wait a minute,
dog. So I was like, yeah, your birthday's on 808. You came out with the
808 kid
around that time, and it was the day that the
guy
who invented the 808 died.
Yeah, and I had no clue. I didn't piece it all together.
That's all right, man. That's what I'm here for.
That's why you need. That's why you need consultations and coaches and mentors around you, because sometimes stuff slipped right by you.
Hey.
I was oblivious. I was in my own little world.
All right.
For years, not knowing that my birthday. Now putting together my birthday is 808.
That's crazy. You should do that. You should do a kit and drop it at 808 in the morning that day. Do subculture. I'm sitting here doing like marketing meetings.
Hey,
drop Subculture 2 on your birthday. Sale starts at 8:08 a.m. East Coast time.
It's done. Subculture 2. 8:08 on my birthday.
It's lit.
It's lit. Oracle called it. I have to do it now. Excuse me, Mom. That's why I decided to switch to hardware since Omnisphere 2 sounds are super saturated now.
Nah, wait. That one sound is saturated, but a lot like Nexus, easily saturated.
Yeah.
Everybody killed it. Omnisphere has so many sounds, though. It's not like, everybody, they ran through all of them. That's not going to happen.
And see, I'm more of a processing guy. I'll take a sound that everybody uses, but I'll process it so much that you can't tell.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Dog, that's the key. Yeah. And I think, and this is no slight to you directly, but I think a lot of people just don't know how to use Omnisphere correctly. I got a few techniques. I'm not going to go into them here, but I got a few techniques where it just works.
Sauce it up.
Yeah, how to really get into all that Omnisphere has to offer.
Lexi Wells says, VA, hey, you already know, my brother.
Yes, indeed.
What's your favorite key to compose in?
The one that sounds best.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
Yeah.
Sometimes, I mean, if I'm just picking, sometimes I pick F or E. But that's just because, you know how they say, like, certain basses hit harder?
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's really, dog, whatever the song. Because sometimes I'll make a beat and then I end up pitching it up or pitching it down to make it feel better.
I used to go with G a lot.
Mm.
A lot of trap stuff I found, at least at one point when I was researching it, was done in D. Mm-hmm. But really, it's just about whatever sounds the best.
What's up, y'all? Can y'all recommend any mastering software?
A lot of people use Ozone.
Mm-hmm. I use Ozone.
Yeah. Ozone, pretty cool.
Cam is dope, representing H-Town. Super facts, dog.
Yeah.
Neutron 2 is great for mastering, great mastering software for beginners.
That's true.
That's facts.
Yeah, Neutron 2 will show you like how things are processed. If you don't know, real quick, Neutron 2 will analyze your audio and then basically make all the adjustments for you. And then you can tweak it from there. Right. It's usually not spot on, but it'll EQ for you and compress and all that.
And in the, you know, me and Diego did that course when I went to LA.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically like cheat codes when producing, like us walking through the steps. we talk about like how to get the maximum joint out of ozone and how to finesse neutron too.
I need that.
Yeah. So we, you know what? I gotta make a call about the edits and stuff, but we getting it together. It's getting edited, pieced together.
I'm gonna need that beta copy.
Oh yeah, you already know. It's coming through. It's coming together.
Yes, sir.
Sure, those teas were fire. I'm definitely copping as soon as they drop. Oh yeah, IDK seen all the ideas.
Ooh.
I sent them to him. Yeah, I sent him some people got some feedback. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Hey man, it's gonna be a cruel summer, bro. We turn it up the heat.
I'm gonna need the beta copies.
How often do you make songs not in 440 hertz tuning?
Never. Yeah. Never.
Yeah. Pretty much never. Tattoos, yes. Stickers, nah. Man, nah. When you see these stickers, you can be like, yo.
Yeah.
These are fire.
I need a designated like sticker thing. I just put all my stickers on.
Bro, when are you gonna come back to VA and do an event? What part of VA you in, man? I literally just came back from VA. Last Friday, why wasn't no podcast because I was in VA.
Yeah, we should do a cool VA event. I did something in DC in last October, but nothing in Virginia.
I feel Richmond would be a good joint and DC.
Richmond would be super dope.
Yeah. Shout out to Richmond. You know what I mean? It's like close to home. It's like home adjacent.
Yeah, it's far away from my home, but way closer than I am right now.
That's facts. I took the choice to work with my own artists. It allows me to create and experiment without time constraints.
That's true.
But sometimes time constraints are good, bro.
Yeah, depending on your discipline.
Yeah.
And your, but working with your own artists is dope. I always think of Tim and Missy when I think of that.
Mike Will, Ray Shrim.
Right. I still want to break an artist.
Me too.
Myself.
I just gotta love it, man. I gotta love the artist. You know what I'm saying? It's gotta be where I just see it and I just see the vision. I haven't found many people where I'm just like,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah. And I'm finding a lot of artists that even if I like them, they kind of like one trick ponies.
Yeah.
And I'm like, nah, I want to be kind of diverse on this. You got to be able to do a lot of different things.
I think if I could find somebody that would work like I work, because when I'm locked in, I'm locked in, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But most people are just kind of like, it's weird because a lot of people are either too experienced to where you can't really give them critiques. You know what I'm saying? Or they're not experienced enough to perform at a certain level. So it's like a certain time period you gotta find a lot of these people.
Yeah.
Which is kind of hard. You know what I mean?
It's amazing though. Like once you find that artist and everything lines up, it's just something that it does.
Thanks.
I was lucky enough to watch Tim over all these work with Justin, and like that is my model of how it should be. It's like almost effortless. It is so amazing, man.
808 and 808 Trizza is 808 reincarnated. Yes, I am the young 808 god. I will bless your drums.
You're the boom god.
Yeah, the boom god. You know what I mean? And on 808 Day, we're just gonna celebrate by making ignorant trap music with like hella distorted 808s.
I like that.
Yeah, that should be a thing.
Yeah. Shake your can.
Maybe we should do a challenge.
808 challenge?
Or a flip or something. I mean, it is the kid's birthday. You know what I mean? We don't think of that.
I think that'll be nice.
I'm with that. The new Ask Me question featured on Instagram is the ish. Thanks, Trizza and Sound Oracle, for letting us pick your brains. Hey.
Oh yeah, no problem. I like that.
Yeah, actually. I enjoy it.
Yeah, I'm thinking. I've been doing it like every other day. I'm probably just gonna pick like one day a week, but I really enjoy it.
Would it make sense to take a label deal only to learn the industry, or just find out your way independently?
What's the deal? Like, I wouldn't seek out a label deal to learn.
Yeah, because you could pretty much Google it and figure out the same stuff that you going
without
the contract. Yeah, because that contract you locked in, buddy.
Yes, sir.
Look, again, this is 2018, about to be 19.
Right.
The labels are kind of in a weird spot. What they were popping for, if you had the discipline, you don't necessarily need them, right? The label was the system, the distribution.
Right.
Now, Beats Music, we just talking about DistroKid. We talked about TuneCore. You know what I'm saying? That's distribution. Before, you could never get on these platforms without somebody else allowing you to.
Yeah, now it's it's no gatekeepers because there's no more gates.
It's facts.
And that by that logic, it's like, would you get married just to learn how women think?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that's a bad.
Yeah, that's no.
Ooh, that's a bad, because you might catch the wrong one.
Ooh. Yeah.
How could she slap? You ever seen that video?
No, I haven't.
You gotta make your own sound. You're always gonna find sounds that someone else used. It's how you make it your own. Facts.
Yo, that might be the gem of this whole episode.
Right. Omnisphere has third-party sound banks till world ends. You know, I've never used a third-party Omnisphere bank either.
Me either.
That's crazy.
I know some crazy ones out there.
Yeah.
But I'm like, I'll stick with these 12,000 patches for now.
That's right. No, it's overwhelming. It's like going to like them diners and the menus be crazy big.
Yeah.
I just hit random until I hit shuffle, and then I just go down until I find something. Nice. That's literally how I make beats.
Really?
Yeah. I just go to Omnisphere, hit shuffle, I'm like, oh, that sounds cool. Play something.
Shuffle.
A beat.
Shuffle helps.
Yeah. It's a beat. That backwall art is killer.
Oh, thank you.
You know, Oracle over here saucing.
Sauce. I got 4 of them joints.
Any kind of design, 808 lead plucks, whatever, just a tutorial. You have any tutorial sound design? You got a blog, don't you?
I do. I have a blog with plenty of sound design articles, and I'm pretty sure one of the tutorials Realistic did. It's kind of like sound design and engineering at the same time. Hit soundoracle.net, click on the tutorials blog section.
Thanks. You got it. Yeah, y'all, shout out to Realistic, man.
Dog.
Realistic, I'm a fan, bro.
Yes.
I'm a Realistic fan because he works hard, dog. He knows his shit, and he's always on it, bro.
And we have so much content, and it's only been like a year.
Dog, he goes ham, bro.
Yeah.
Dog, if Realistic is a person that if I could clone him and find like 5 more people like him,
man,
I would be so happy in life.
Shout out to I told him that yesterday too.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, yeah, I talked to Triz a lot, and we're like, yeah, we can have like 10 more of you.
No, I would be happy, dog, because he understands how much work it takes to make this happen. He has no. Every time I hit him, like, yo, can you do this for me? He's like, yo, boom, I'm on it. Dog, quick,
he gets it.
Super quick response. He gets the business. He gets it,
and that's why he is doing all right.
Oh yeah. No, I'm telling you, the people that get it when they figure it out, you like, all right.
So that leaves me on two quick rants. Well, one statement and one rant. The statement is, I was doing some research, and I'm proud to say, 80% of the people that work for or with SoundOracle.net have come from the community, including Realistic.
That's right.
Yeah, everybody but my assistant, and I think I got a graphics guy who didn't come from the community. Everybody else from the community, and pretty much the same with the ProducerKit.com.
Pretty much.
So man, just thank all y'all, and that leads me into the second thing: is those people that work for us, with us, whatever. Those are the people that got it. None of them hit us with a link as an introduction, like, yo, listen to my beats. They were like, what do you need? And they did their job well, and then it led to other things. And that leads me into the third thing that I didn't mention. A lot of people out here now are putting fame over money.
Oh, yeah.
Listen, I've been seeing it a lot with myself and with other people. Like, for instance, if somebody has a need or a position or something that needs to be filled, that is your introduction into that organization. But a lot of people, like, for instance, if I start working with Tim and I came in and I'm like, yo, check out my beats and let's do a beat together, and now all of a sudden you number one and I'm number two. Well, if you spent decades to build your business, you're not just gonna have me come in and just automatically be on the same.
Yeah, it's never gonna work that way.
It doesn't work. Remember stories of people like, yeah, I wanted to be a lawyer, so I started working in the mailroom of a firm, and then I worked my way up to the head. Because that's how you learn the business. A lot of times people want to get in on things, and they want to be
on the top floor
up there with the man.
Yeah, but
you don't even know how this thing works.
They don't understand. No, people don't understand how much stuff that I've met Tim and I've been around him, but I've never been around him in long periods of time. But I can almost guarantee the amount of work that he has to do in a day is crazy. Not to mention he's got a family. Right. Not to mention he's got a life.
Obligations.
And so a lot of times when people be like, yo, I want to do this, they just expect you to hand over the keys. And it's like, bro, it took me 10 years to get here.
Right.
Oh, I'm not just going to, but if it's somebody that's like Puneet, for example. Oh. No, Puneet called me, I'm picking up the phone, bro. Because that's my dog. I met Puneet twice, and I feel like I've known him my whole life, bro.
Yes.
Because he's cool, he understands it. Realistic, same way. Realistic hit me, I'm picking up the phone.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep. And certain people, they get it, and they advance quickly, and they end up doing all right, and they end up in the position sometimes. If you had a motive or a position that you want to get to. They end up in that position, as opposed like you can't apply for a job and be like, they're like, what position you want? You're like, I want to be vice president. No. You get promoted to vice president.
Only way that works if you apply to Papa John's. Some guy just completed my music degree.
Congratulations!
Hey, congratulations! I like how you did the all and the yay.
Yeah.
Hey, congratulations on completing the degree. Make sure you dodge Sally Mae. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
Hit her with the juke, the spin move. You know what I mean? Say, get off of me, Satan. You know what I mean? That's what you do to Sally Mae.
In the 757
or Richmond. Hey, I'm with that.
Dope.
Hey, let me know if you come to Richmond. Hey, okay.
No one's going to Alexandria. It's all good.
Dang. Beats by J Black. We was talking about you earlier, man.
Definitely.
You murdering the young NPC.
Yo, if y'all don't know who Beats by J Black is, man, go follow him, and you're welcome in advance because you're in for a treat. And he totally killed the Sample Genesis kit in this last video that I posted. Oh, amazing, man. That guy's really talented, man. Shout out to the homie, home team, man.
I feel like Beats by J Black got like a, you know how like basketball players have like the dribbling coach? They're like, all right, 10 more reps. He be on the NPC doing it. There's a guy yelling at him like, 10 more.
Right.
You're on beat. Get it together.
They're like, all right, that's enough. Are you still doing it?
Yeah.
And he's up DMV.
From the DM.
Come on,
it's
man.
something about Virginia, bro.
Yes.
I'm telling you, my nephew made his first beat, bro, and I was over here like,
Virginia, bro.
Virginia. It's because he's from Virginia.
Yeah.
It's like, he's going to be a monster.
Hey, man, we got a certain sauce.
I'm going to have my nephew.
Gumbo sauce.
Hey, if y'all see my nephew disappear, it's because I got him in the factory in the studio. He about to be making million trap beats.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna slap my name on him.
There you
go. Uncle Triz produced it. Triz, I work with an artist that I wanted him to sound like Sway Lee, but he didn't perform the song like Sway Lee, and he was that asshole. I did not expect that. Well, look, guys, Sway Lee is not an easy person to copy, bro. Sway is a star, bro. Sway has his own thing. He's popping. His melodies, that's Sway. If you're trying to copy Sway, you're going to sound like a cheap version of Sway.
That's a fact. And you're going to sound like you're trying.
Yeah, so I would say, tell your artist to figure out his own thing and to stop being an asshole.
Maybe in the reverse order. Stop being an asshole first.
Yeah. Trizza, it's hard work because I'm 17 years old. I'm 17. It's years older than him, so he's in a mindset that he wants to. Hold on. Okay. So basically, he's saying he's young, and do you want to be Trinidad James or Jay-Z? No disrespect to Trinidad James, which it is a valid point, but I would take being Trinidad James rather than a lot of these people. Trinidad James made it in. You know what I'm saying?
He did.
He had a record, and people sleep that Trinidad James got sampled off of Bruno Mars' record, which probably made him richer than he ever did.
That was a fact. Don't believe me, just watch.
So he's not really a one-hit wonder.
No.
You get what I'm saying? He got some records.
Yeah.
Right now, I think your concern should be not Jay-Z or Trinidad James. It should be, are people hearing me or not? You know what I'm saying?
Sounds good.
You know, you gotta walk before you run. You know what I mean? And saying Jay-Z is like, I feel like
that's mountain time.
If nobody's listening to you, it doesn't matter. You're still at ground zero. You know what I'm saying?
That is true.
Those realistic tutorials are crazy. I've learned so much from those. Facts.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Beats Maverick.
Realistic is that guy. Facts.
Yes, he is.
He says, Tristan Orker, I appreciate it, man. Realistic, man. It's about you, dog.
That is a fact.
Do either y'all ever license tracks for video games? If so, what advice would you give about going to get those placements?
I have not. Well, I did a video game, but it was like a video game for a company. They put out their own game.
Right.
But there was something I was doing at one point with Rockstar, and that was through a film and TV licensing company.
Facts.
So
I would say after y'all listen to this podcast, go to the iTunes store, download this game called New Number Who This, right? The music is by me.
Hey.
The game is made by one of my best friends, though. I grew up with the guys, my dog, since elementary school, middle school, whatever. Um, so I've done that. I've been working on a lot of those, like mobile games and doing the music. And I've done a couple other games, and that came through my publisher. This is kind of like I did the Superfly stuff. That's because I'm in a pub deal. That's part of their job is to find me. That's part of the reason why you sign is for them to find you work. But they go through those movie companies the same way.
Yep.
So I would find, again, like we say all the time, small companies.
Yeah, hold on. I'm about to steal this real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Lost my views. Boom, everybody, look at the man. There he is. Look at Trizza.
Six. You see the sturdy Millie Rock? Hello.
There we go. Bam. Bam. We're back.
Any advice for IGTV?
I actually have some advice. On IGTV, it's a cool place, since it's new, to try more personable stuff. You know what I mean?
Right.
Just more talking to people and talking to the camera and putting out longer form content.
Mm-hmm.
But it's cool to try to do different things that you do on your IG feed on IGTV. You can still put the same stuff, but I would try different things. I encourage people to be more personable. I'm trying to do the same thing myself. I'm not a on-camera guy. I'm pretty introverted, but saying what you not wanting to be on camera, but trying out here in these streets, trying, and IGTV is a good platform for that.
Facts. I'm more impressed with Beats by J Black's Fingers than a pianist. That guy's cold, North Pole cold. Yeah, Beats by J Black is a problem, dog.
Cold as penguin. I can't say other word, but yeah. Cold as penguin toenails.
Oh, so okay. So they were saying he wants to sound like Sway Lee. Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah, I got you. So tell him don't do that.
Yeah, that's bad.
And it's like it's a fine line because you borrow from other people. It's popping.
Right.
But if you try to copy Sway Lee and his whole thing, it's just gonna sound.
Well, what makes Sway Lee? The fact that nobody really sounded exactly like him. That goes with any artist or producer that you love. Chances are they had longevity and they made it to the top because they didn't sound like anything before them.
Jess Mesa said, "Cause Sway Lee fake." Ray Schmurd, I'm a hater. Yeah, they are. Why? I disagree, bro. Look, anybody. Again, I'm one of those people. I like Lil Yachty what he's doing. I like Sway Lee. I like Slim Jimmy. I like all these young kids, and I don't hate it because this is what the evolution of it is, and they're taking it and running with it.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And so unless you're doing something similar or comparable or better, then I really don't. You know what I'm saying? It's like you trying to tell somebody about playing basketball, but you sitting on the bench.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? I don't really trust it. So I mean, you could hate, you could say whatever, but they're successful. Sway Lee got hit records. You gotta respect it in a way. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I was about to say.
You gotta. You don't have to like
respect.
It. Yeah.
And you also have to realize when things aren't for you.
Yeah. But it's all good. You know what I mean? It's not for everybody, but it's a reason why it works. Just like, I got to argue with somebody about that Kylie Jenner joint. She's about to be a billionaire.
Right.
And they're like, she has no talent. Bro, y'all can't tell me Kardashians don't have a talent and they're worth almost $1 billion.
You can't generate $1 billion and have no talent.
Bro, you know how many pretty girls it is? You know how many girls is broken pretty?
You know how many people got
sex
degrees and masters that can't make $1 billion?
You know how many girls got sex tapes that ain't popping? You know how many girls that done TV ain't popping? Look at all of Love and Hip Hop.
Right.
So it's something to that structure that they have figured out. So either you can be the person who thinks it's stupid and hate, or you can be the person who looks at it and takes parts from it and run with it.
It takes talent to be able to handle $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Or even handle a company or a structure that can generate $1 billion. Most people can't handle $100,000. You feel me?
Right.
So that within itself is a business talent.
Thanks.
Like, come on, man.
Even picking the right people around you is a talent.
That is a talent.
That's a talent.
And when those people fail you, which a lot of them will, how to recover without people knowing that there was a breakdown in the system. All that is talent, man. Yeah. That's not easy, or else there'll be a lot more people about to be billionaires.
But I think it's a certain mindset that certain people have that everybody's like, oh, that's not talent. It's just like, bro, like, I feel like most of those people are the people just at home angry, like, humbug, you know what I mean? And the people that's like, oh, that's fire, is the people that's out there getting it because you understand what it takes. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, I don't look at that. I don't look at anybody on just doing this entertainment thing and think it's easy. Because I realize how much work goes into being in this field that if you're even around still, that's a lot of work.
B with a billion. Mm-hmm. How many people accomplished that?
And she's like 21, bruh.
Dog, that's time. And don't give me it's her mom doing all that. Listen, that whole setup is a talent within itself.
Facts. No, Joe Jackson had 2 out of how many pop off?
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Come on,
not
man.
all the Marlon and Sean and was the other
But
you know how many other ones didn't pop off? And they come from the same structure, bro.
That's a fact.
They all popping. All them Kardashians out here living.
Tell me that ain't talent.
Hey, man. So many people hate mumble rappers and reality TV stars and things like that. It's like it's easy. Why can't you do it? That's facts, bro.
Mm-hmm.
It's facts, man. It seems easy, and it might not be the best way. I'll give it that.
Right.
It's some downfalls to it, but anybody that's making moves, man, you kind of got to respect it. And I go for the approach that I try to learn from people rather than put them down for it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? When it comes to like mumble rappers and all that type of stuff, and people are like, well, it's not smart and it's easy. How many people wrote kids' books? And how many Dr. Seuss's are there? That's the simplest shit you can read.
Exactly.
All right. But he was super successful.
He was the LeBron James of kids' books.
Right. Just because something looks easy does not mean it is.
Super fast. Beats Maverick says, I'm talking about the longevity. First impressions last, so I'm just trying to make him think long and not long term because music isn't selling, and I want him to be a catalog artist who can eat later.
I see you, Coach Maverick.
Yeah, I see you. But you got to be Greg Popovich. You know what I mean? You got to kind of guide and direct the artist in a way, and that's part of being a producer. It's guiding the overall project, right? Yep. So you can't only have it your way. This is a partnership. You know what I'm saying? So you got to kind of fold to what he wants a little bit, and then you got to inject what you got going on and try to let him see the way. Mm-hmm. But it can't be a one or the other. You know what I mean?
It takes everybody to be open-minded.
Mm-hmm. Just like they say it takes a village to raise a child. Yeah. No, it takes a village to make an album, bro.
That's true.
That's he said I wasn't shitting on Trinidad James, but I'm just saying, yeah, you gotta. It's a balance between this. You know what I'm saying? And at first, your thing should be about getting attention rather than I want to be this guy or this guy. You know what I'm saying? I feel like sometimes people getting caught up in I want the Bentley, but you ain't got your learners yet. You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
Yeah, so you got to get your learners, your license. You got to get some.
You got to build up to it.
You got to build up
Just
to
like
it.
we said, you can't apply to be vice president.
Facts.
You got to build up the things.
Kris Jenner is the smartest madam on the planet. I can see that. I can agree with that.
Yeah, it's a fact.
Picking the right people is one of the key points in Good to Great by Jim Collins. Facts.
Oh, sure, that's fine. Appreciate it.
Oh, yeah. I thought he said that. Ooh, my bad.
Yeah, thought you said that shit is fine.
Yeah. Let's see. That's more skill than talent. But I feel like being skilled is better than being talented.
Yeah. Talent is something I feel that you have to a certain degree. You were gifted with. Yeah. It's your, instead of starting from square one, you might start from square three.
You're right.
But skill will beat talent any day.
Mm-hmm. If Kris Jenner opens an office in LA for marketing, every top actor, sports person will be lining up. Facts.
Oh, that's a super fact.
Facts.
Yeah.
Is this the podcast? Yes, sir. You are on there. What's it? How you say that? Is it Junior Cherry?
Junior Cherry.
Junior Cherry, you're on the podcast. All right.
Welcome. That was the greatest welcome we ever gave anybody.
Even Popovich got rid of Kawhi. Butchered the name you did, bro. But I didn't know you talking about when he couldn't work with him. Facts.
Hey, you gotta know when to cut your losses.
As Kenny Rogers said, you gotta know when to hold him. Gotta know when to fold him.
Know when to walk away.
Man.
Know when to
y'all know about the gambler, man. You ever in Atlanta, go to the Waffle House on Roswell Road, owned by Kenny Rogers. He'll pop up sometimes. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Or you getting I was about to say the Obama special. That's Roscoe's. That's not Waffle House.
No, Waffle House does not have the Obama special. That the 2 a.m. shootout special.
Yeah, they got this post compound special.
Post compound. Yeah.
Let's see. But the book outliers talk about sometimes it's due to fortune situations as well that may have not.
Even situations like that, you gotta maintain them. Gotta maintain them. And shout out to Elevate, man.
Facts.
Been around for a long, long time.
Find what you bring to the table that others haven't. Facts.
Who said?
Brian Thaddeus. Yo,
first of all, shout out to whoever brought that kid. Brian Thaddeus. That is the point, bro. You get it.
People complain about mumble rappers, but they, hey, these boys can mumble a melody to the ears and make you move. No denying. Facts.
Yo, I might think bagpipe music is horrible, but there's somebody out there who's the best bagpipe player in the world, and I gotta give it up to him.
You got to.
But it ain't for me.
Skill plus talent equals the greatest success. Look at Michael Jordan. He's an MJ. I took it as Michael Jordan, but he could be Michael Jackson.
Okay, let's take it from a Michael Jackson standpoint. Yeah, blessed with talent, but worked his ass off too. And the thing is, a lot of times talent can hinder you because some people. I suffered from this early in the beginning.
Right.
I had a natural talent with making music. I thought that's all I needed.
Right.
And I suffered for years and years and years because I didn't realize that it takes a lot more than just having talent.
Right.
Whereas if I was not born with the talent but still wanted to pursue the same thing, I would have upped the skill.
I'm the opposite. I'm the guy that had no musical talent, bro. But I was just so determined that I was going to figure it out. I think I kind of figured it out. But I was always the worst one. You know what I'm saying? For a long time.
See?
But the skill of mine was being able to, if you do something in front of me, I can figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I figured. Once I figured that out, I was like, oh, okay. This is how I get to this step.
Smart.
You know what I mean? But yeah, shout out to y'all. Hard work is a skill you can develop. Facts.
Yep.
I'm going to ask you this, and I'm going to take a young nature, and it might cut off, but I cannot hold it.
Oh, we over with?
It's almost. Do you guys have any affirmations or prayers that you can remember that you say often?
Actually, yeah, a great affirmation that I have is everything I need is right here. I say that a lot, and it really works. It provides me at least with a sense of peace. Things might not be going exactly the way that you want them, and you might be trying to figure out how you're going to get here or how you're going to get to the next level and all that, but you gotta just know whatever it takes. 9 times out of 10, you already have. The fact that you're breathing, everything that you need is right here. Or you are a vessel that can go and make that happen and get everything you need. So, in case this cuts off, man, I'll start wrapping up the show because young Trizza just abandoned me to go take a nature that Jameson got to him, man. So, listen, thank you all for joining us for another episode of UnQuantized Podcast. We chilling. We got young cousin in the building.
What's good?
Man, listen. New kits out. Sample Genesis, SoundOracle.net, video game inspired music and loops. A lot of MIDI. Put it together with Young I'm the Innovator. It was mixed by Realistic Productions, so you know it sounds fire. Also, check out the producerkit.com. Just today, Trizza dropped a dope trap and R&B construction kit. Get them construction kits, man. It's called In My Bag, man. It's super dope. Put together by Diego Ave. Check out the video, also by Realistic Productions, man. And I think we're going to take a few more questions, and then we're going to wrap it up. Man. Oh, by the way, follow Young Cousin, man. What's your Instagram?
I ain't got an Instagram.
All right. we gonna get you an Instagram, bro. It's going to be called Young Cousin. Definitely, man. But thank all y'all for joining us. And this has been another episode of UnQuantized. We out.
Peace.
Oh, that's the show. It's over.
Oh, it cut off?
No, it was about to cut off, so I didn't want to cut off in mid-stream. Oh. So I just ended it. I gave us a nice wrap-up. I plugged the kits.
Hey.
YouTube is here. I forgot about you. You're still here, guys.
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't know your cousin didn't have an Instagram, man. We're gonna
He said Tristan dropping logs. No, man.
Oh,
that Jameson catch it up.
I realized the quickest log in the world. So
Man, I was over here like I gotta hurry up and wrap it up. Appreciate you guys. If y'all haven't, in my bag,
yeah,
hit theproducerkit.com. Sample Genesis.
Sample Genesis, yeah.
Appreciate y'all, man. We'll be back next week, and I will bring my USB-C cord so y'all can get the good camera.